were fixed and dilated on attempting CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Rigor mortis, which is the stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed, and the persons who brought him to our facility were informed that it was a case of BID.
Justice for Mohbad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I greet you according to your time and location. We cover our platform with allegedly. A lot they go right now, and social media, IG is on fire. The thing when it did funny about justice for Mohbad, when it's about to quench, something will come, and the case will continue again for where it stopped. That is one thing we did funny about when it comes to justice for Mohbad. When you think say the matter is gone, when you think that everywhere is quiet, something else will come up. Now today they are dragging Samilare. Samilare has to come out and confess, say his own truth. What kind of relationship do you have with Obagushi? Somebody came out allegedly to accuse you, saying that you carry Black Widow go give Obagushi. Since then, you didn't say anything about it. You kept quiet. So Samilare now they talk say no, not be me carry and go give Obagushi. Now they know where they for know each other. Hey, everywhere don't read. Why Mama Mohbad from that corner they talk you and say no, Wunmi know the person when he get picking for. So now you don't realize that the picking up on our own. Why somebody drag Papa Mohbad? Oh my God, I'm not press Facebook. Sorry. Why some persons they drag Papa Mohbad and said, "Oh, you talk to not your picking, get picking because of property." There's a lot. There's a lot when it comes to justice for Mohbad. But only one question I online in-laws once. Only one thing that with the ask. What bite Mohbad? All this one they carry come out. Una never see talk waiting by Mohbad. We have 15 people in that house. According to what the Prado driver talk, as they came back from that show, nobody went out. So all of them are there for the house when the thing happened. And it was very noisy. That make the man came down from the car. Look whether he go see anything. He did it and he went back. Around 3 a.m. when I rushed out. So now I'll go buy medicine. What happened? Then the video we played yesterday, the guy was saying, I recorded everything. Wunmi was shouting, get up, get up, get up, get up. Don't do this, wake up, wake up. So waiting up with they shout, get up, get up, get up. Did they fight? Did he hit him? Did he push him? Waiting happen. Samilare, why did Black Widow denied you for court? And the question we put the answer Samilare now say, why Black Widow denies you never met you before, you don't know you before, whereas you guys are friends. So there's a reason why that girl do everything by power to remove Samilare from her mouth. But they keep on calling Naramari. Something is wrong somewhere. Guys, what do you think? Now, somebody was messaging me that, where is this video? Where Mohbad lawyer for talk after inquest. He said we'll not play him. That's okay. Where, not be Mohbad, okay, where Mohbad lawyer? Okay, now the same thing. Mohbad lawyer, shoot you, whatever. Okay, it's the same thing. Now, this is it. You listen, now make you hear what the man talk after.
Medical review on Mohbad.
No, after Mohbad bite. Maybe let me bring down now. Supposed to day because I keep him. So the man actually came out to say something. Where is the video now? I bring her out quickly. Don't be this one.
When they all showed up, they went and did that.
Not be this one. Where is it again? The una go hear what you talk, okay? For those of you when they make it say una not see the video. The video is here.
So Nigerian singer Naramali is trending. Well, many Nigerians.
Not be this one. Where am I bring it, I'll sing.
Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ileri Oluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad.
The matter not green rest.
This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wunmi, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade has more. Accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Oluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wunmi, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade has more. Dr. Uwomeze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't rule out to the injection administered on Mohbad shortly before his death. Dr. Eze says that the toxicological analysis on Mohbad a second time also excluded the presence and role of any drugs in the body samples tested.
He said it may appear that the cause of death may appear indeterminate.
For accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Oluwa Anoba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wunmi, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Folade has more. Dr. Uwomeze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't rule out to the injection administered on Mohbad shortly before his death. Dr. Eze says that the toxicological analysis on Mohbad a second time also excluded the presence and role of any drugs in the body samples tested.
He said it may appear that the cause of death may appear indeterminable, but we should look in the direction of the reaction also sustained by the deceased as a result of the injection applied on him. And the takeaway for everybody today is that don't deal with quacks, deal with experts.
Other witnesses that testified included music promoter Samson Balogun-Eletu, aka Sam Larry. In his virtual testimony, he denies bullying or assaulting the deceased as widely alleged. He told the coroner that Mohbad owed him 2 million naira from a botched concert performance in Dubai, which had yet to be paid. He asked the coroner to probe those who were with Mohbad before his death, as he was out of the country at the time. A car hire driver, Fidelis Esando, also testified, saying he drove Mohbad, his wife Wunmi, and others to a show at Ikorodu few days to his death. He says he witnessed a fierce quarrel between the couple and had to intervene at intervals. He also testified that the musician got injured after hitting his arm on his vehicle's windshield. According to him, despite the bleeding, Mohbad wasn't taken to a hospital or pharmacy, but was at home throughout the night until he left them by 11 a.m. the following day. A fourth witness, Dr. Chigozie Owala of Perez Medicare Hospital, Lekki, says Mohbad was brought in dead on September 12, 2023, after findings showed that he started convulsing and vomiting after a nurse injected him at home. He also says the death could be linked to late presentation of the deceased by the family and a lack of proper diagnosis by a qualified medical doctor.
We must commend the composure of the coroner, the patience of the coroner, who listened to and even gave the audience opportunity to ask questions. So I think my advice to the rank and file is that let us trust the process and believe that at the end of the day, justice will be served and delivered.
Further proceedings continue on April the 25th. Kemi Foladiemo, TVC News, Lagos.
And still ahead of
that one are number one, no. So Samilai don't make am clear now. Give all of now. So as the matter they go now, Samilai is not be him because he not there for that house. And that Mohbad they hold am 2 million naira. They're supposed to perform for show for Dubai, whatever. Now, so Samilai now is clearing himself and 20 figures to Mohbad's wife and 15 other people went there for Mohbad house. Now, you hear the news now, they talk, say, even the Prado driver talk, say, people that went to Mohbad to the show came back to the house with Mohbad and none of them left that night. So if you ask somebody a question, you won't really know what happened. You need to ask Mohbad's wife, Mohbad's brother, and 15 other people that was in the house on that day. Sorry. So that is where we are now, right now, as we talk. Normally, Simon is removing himself totally from that place. Now what?
for accurate information. Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wunmi, who conducted a second autopsy.
So they actually consulted a second autopsy. You see why this person say I should bring this video? It's because of yesterday we are arguing. And somebody said they did not. They actually did. I'll play it again so I go listen. They did perform a second autopsy. They did. So why is this people making this they complicated for everybody? Some go say they not do, so they do. Even the other people, they say not busy, they don't want to do another one. Anybody on the panel want to say 1 or 2 things before go regarding they play on that video?
Yes, Auntie Ada.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hello everyone. God bless you also. See, me, I always start with my questions and sometimes they sound lame and all of that. But I don't think, if I were not to ask a question and just make a statement, I don't think that people just said that they did not conduct an autopsy. That was the impression that they had given, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong. That was the impression that they had given. So prior to this inquest, all the bloggers were saying, or even Papa Mohbad himself, I believe at one point was saying that the autopsy results or the toxicology results, whichever one it is, because at this point I don't even know if there is the autopsy or the toxicology or it's both or they're just mixing it, but that it will be read at the inquest.
Yeah.
That was the news they were pushing out. Now, fast forward after the inquest, right? We have all this brouhaha that is going on. And then I believe yesterday, the last part of our conversation yesterday was the press release that was read. So, the audio of Victoria reading the press release from what's his name? What's his name? No, not San. He's not a son, I don't think. Odumoso. Now, I think that information about the autopsy is as a result of Odumoso's press release, because Odumoso's press release, he's trying to...
This is not Odumoso. They actually call the doctor that... Just hold on. I want you to listen to this. I want everybody to listen to this part again. Just a minute. Hold on. Just listen again on your own. Just hold on. Everybody should listen carefully.
For accurate information.
Let's listen to this part. Everybody.
Now, another medical attempt to determine the true cause of the death of musician Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly called Mohbad, has hit a brick wall. This comes as the independent forensic pathologist, Dr. Wunmi, who conducted a second autopsy and forensic medical review on Mohbad, told the coroner hearing the inquiry today that the cause of his death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of postmortem changes in his body, as at the time the corpse was examined. Kemi Foladiemo has more.
Dr. Uwomeze says the cause of death is unknown, but that he wouldn't...
Yeah?
I'm still going to make my point, okay? I heard everything she said. I am telling you the premise because you asked a question that the information that is out there that there was no autopsy because there is this other or this other narrative.
So we have two narratives out there. This is from the inquest, from the national news, for the whole world.
I'm creating some. I'm going somewhere, and until I get there, you won't know. So can I just finish? Because there are two narratives. That one is that what you just played. This lady, the newscaster, she just read that. She even gave the doctor's name. He conducted an autopsy and
second autopsy,
a pathology or a toxicology on the corpse, right?
Yeah.
Now the reason there is the other information that is going out there. I'm trying to explain. From my understanding, is that after Otumoso released that press statement, right, where he's trying to defend.
But it's not the one he released. Is not international. It's not worldwide. It's they know where they got that one for. That is the fact.
There is a press release.
I don't know if he did a press release.
Let me help Auntie Ada understand you. Just a second. Auntie Ada, I understand what Candy is trying to say. And Auntie Ada, I understand what you're saying. But what the one they released at the inquest, Auntie Ada, it is not a matter of international. It is exactly what they did. This one has nothing to do with international or local, Auntie Ada. Because when they asked the hospital and they asked for the receipts paid, nothing was brought out.
At the inquest.
Nothing, I
at the inquest.
This is fake.
At the inquest. At the inquest.
Nothing was conducted.
At the inquest. When did they ask for the receipts? Is it from the inquest? Okay.
No. The people that paid.
I know. Did they ask them? Did they ask the doctor which hospital at the inquest? Did they ask for the receipts?
BJ has asked, Auntie Ada, let's Candy go to finish. You understand? Nothing was conducted. They are lying. And I'm so shocked that San shit can open his big mouth and lie to the whole world. Nonsense. Even PJ, who is their blogger, Baba's favorite blogger, the blogger of I'll carry you there, the blogger of Working Underground, came out and disgraced Muiwa to bring out the receipts. Ask Baba Muiwa, bring out the receipt to use in paying the doctor. This guy came out to the press conference that the three of them had a three-way conversation with the doctor that carried out this test. Where's the receipt? Muiwa cannot bring it. All liars, demon people. Nothing was done. I will say it to the whole world. Nothing was conducted. Even BJ said it.
I can listen to any other person. I will not listen to her. Never.
Candy, please,
because I can listen to any other person, not even her.
So
she don't know what she's saying.
As you say, I was giving the premise, right, for these two opinions, why they are out there. Okay, and it is for us.
Speak out a little bit. I'm really stressing to hear you. Speak out a little bit.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I was trying to give the premise for why we have these two narratives out there. Otumoso released that press statement. He says he wants to defend. That is his primary reason for the press release. He said, I want to defend the integrity. First, I want to defend the integrity of the pathologist that has been maligned by Bukky Jesse. I'm reading verbatim.
Yeah.
Now, and then he goes further to explain how they contacted the pathologist and you understand.
Mm-hmm.
And in concluding, he said that they will need to do another autopsy. And that is the reason why Bukky, because the whole point of Otumoso releasing this statement is because Bukky, when she came to explain their own path, their own role, whether she's throwing Baba under the bus or not, when she explained their own role, she said conclusively that an autopsy was not conducted. Before the inquest, she said it was consulted. They did it. She said every day. So she's doing this and after. They are talking after the fact.
And that she found out that they lied to her.
No, she cannot say. No, she cannot say they lied to her. She has been saying that they do autopsy. They will read it. They read it. So nobody lied to her. Nobody lied to Bukky. Nobody lied to nobody lied to. She said she put her life on the table for this money to be raised. So nobody lies to her. They control the money.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's what we are talking. Nobody knows. No, I don't want her to say they lied to her. Like she's not included. She don't have to remove herself. She's there.
Like I said,
she's with them. No, she's with them. I'm not going to believe that one that she's not with them.
Sorry. I said, whether you want to take it or not, The truth
She's with them. She's with them.
She came out for damage control. She's part of them.
Don't say they lie to her. No, that nobody lied to her. She's lying to the public. She is lying. I understand everything. She's lying to the top. She's lying to the public that they lied to her.
She's trying to remove herself.
She cannot remove herself. That's what I'm telling you. She cannot remove herself. I don't want to hear that language that they lied to her. Nobody lied to her. She's part of them. She doesn't. She even said they were going to remove. She said it. She even said it. She said, I want to tell you one thing, Sister Lawyer. She said, we will not be telling Papa Mohbad anything we do these days. Can't I don't even remember.
She's lying by trying to remove herself.
She cannot remove herself.
But we know that she's lying and she's coming out to do damage control.
How can you say they lied to me when you said Papa Mohbad, you're going to remove Papa Mohbad? Even Candy remember. They said, I'm removing that man. That man will not be having information. I'll be doing everything on my own with Muiwa. She said it now. So what do you mean they lied to her? Candy, you okay, finish.
She said,
I know. Not to you. It's not to you. It's not to you.
It's a sarcastic.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her. It's not you. It's not you, my sister. It's the lady.
She said she did smart. She's not smart. She's a mumu first class.
I go say they lied to you.
Coming out to talk all that jam, and me one lied to me.
And
we was shaking it up. And we did not carry me along. And we was said this.
I don't even want to hear that word. Exactly.
Who is doing it? We one lied to me. All that one that story.
Are you saying now they do and now you know the cocoa, you know everything that is happening to Joseph for Mohbad? How can you say you when you hold the tea, you when you know what they happen? You even come at the time that now go remove Baba to the talk. Say some things when I go done without him.
God bless you. Took us back.
Candy, do you remember that? Candy go even the verse. Say why they go remove the man.
I'm eating my chest and not my breast. I'm eating my chest for all of you and not my breast.
And now you say they lied to you.
Whatever I say is the truth.
And you want to remove yourself now.
Everything don't matter now. Now she don't beat her breast again. She's beating her idiot. So Candy, carry on.
Clarity why there is this conception that
Auntie Candy, give your voice below.
Okay, sorry. So Auntie Ada, the thing is we report what she says and then we give our opinion on what she says. What she said was that an autopsy was not conducted, and I think they, in a sense, trying to say they want to now raise funds so that they can conduct an autopsy because Muiwa lied to her. That's what she said. What we believe, though, is different. Is that no, you were all with them, okay, and because you are the one who kept telling us that you're doing your work on the ground, you understand. So all of you right now are doing some kind of damage control. Now, this is what we believe. You understand? But it's different from what she said. We were just, this whole issue of an autopsy not being conducted is because of what Buki came to say. That lady reading the press release as well, she is reading based off of what somebody also has told her.
No, inquest, not somebody. What is saw at the inquest. Not somebody told her. This is inquest.
It's happening. Even at the inquest, people come to the inquest and they lie outrightly. So just because people said something, we are going to still use common sense and judge because some things make sense and some things don't make sense. I'm not saying the lady is lying. I'm just saying that every statement I hear, I'm going to sieve it. I'm going to filter it. You understand? Because if it's not aligning with, you understand, if it's not making, it's like the pathologist that came and said that it's inconclusive. You understand? And the drugs that they found, the medications that they found, that professionals have said, no, those drugs and those medications they are talking about, it's not possible to detect that in Mohbad's body. Now, I'm talking about the government pathologists. I'm not talking about this Baba's own.
Yeah.
That's what was said at the inquest. But then people were able to determine that, no, this thing you people are saying, it cannot be true. It doesn't make sense. So, yes, they can say things at the inquest. That doesn't make it true. That doesn't make it true. Even Sam Larry that came to the inquest, he said his own part. Okay, we'll listen to it, but we are going to decide, bottom line, what is true and what is not true. Sam Larry said, Mohbad is owing him, is it 2 million? That's what you just even said. That's what he testified at the inquest. Did he say that? Yeah, correct. But is that really true? No, because according to the same Sam Larry, at that same inquest, they asked him who he paid the money to. He said he paid it to the record label. Which record label? The record label apparently is Naira Marley. So it's not Mohbad that owes him 2 million. It's Naira Marley.
Exactly.
For Mohbad to come
If
and
you want,
tell us.
yes, if you want to analyze it, yes, if you want to analyze it properly, yeah, it's Naira Marley.
It's Naira Marley, it's not Mohbad. So what he said is also factually incorrect. But did he say it? Yes, he said it. But is it correct? Likely not. Just like he may say many other things there. I don't know all the other things that he may have said, but I'm just saying that people will say things, but we are still going to filter it and say, okay, this one, like what is his name? The Wunmi, what's his name also? Spending. They've all said different things, but we are going to look at it and say, okay, maybe this one is true, maybe not. This one may be a lie. This may be, big lie, small lie, whatever. That's all I'm saying. That those newscasters, they will read anything. Most of the time, they don't investigate. Sometimes it's a script that they just give them. We saw it with Wunmi when she went to all these TV stations and they were asking her questions. Nobody was pushing back. Nobody. They just let her just sit there as if she was talking to her therapist. So, anyways, that's just what I wanted to contribute regarding this situation about autopsy, no autopsy. At the bottom line, even the pathologists that they are saying, even if I were to believe what that newscaster read, are they now going to tell us that in Nigeria, no matter the hospital you take to, and because that is almost the narrative now that they are framing, that once a body goes to the morgue, you understand, after a year or two, because I don't know at what point they went to take samples from Mohbad's body, you understand, to this new clinic, this Baba their own clinic where they conducted the autopsy and toxicology. But generally speaking, Mohbad has not been gone more than 2 years. It's not up to 2 years yet. September will be 2 years. So we are saying less than 2 years after, these people have gone to take samples and they cannot determine the cause of death. Is that the narrative they want to now be pushing? That Nigerian clinics...
God will bless you. When they can do autopsy for a 10 years old body, dead by body, 10 years, will get result. God bless you. All liars. They didn't do nothing. They did not do jack.
If I were to even believe what the report the newscaster is saying, which I'm saying, these people, it doesn't make sense. And according to Odumoso, it was done at a European lab. It's here in his statement. It says, the thing was free. I'm going to read the thing. The toxicology testing at a meeting attended by, oh my God, this thing is so small. Hold on. I'm going to read it verbatim, Atiada. At a meeting attended by Famuyiwa and myself, the pathologist disclosed that the European laboratory, which conducted the toxicology test, did so free of charge. So that European laboratory, if that is the same one that lady is reading in her report, she's telling me that they took this thing to a European laboratory and they came back and said, because of the state of decomposition of the body, they could not ascertain the cause of death. And that you want me to believe that in a European laboratory. So
that's all. They don't see many people like them.
Speaking the truth. The report the lady gave, or what this man Odumoso put in his press release, and that report the lady gave, or is Odumoso referring to somebody else, and the one the lady is reading is another person?
Okay, let me tell you what I think may have happened to the samples they sent. You know, Mohbad's body may have been taken through some, they may have used some chemicals to erode all possible things that they could find in an autopsy. They may have soaked it in chemicals that nothing will come out positive. Also, when we send specimen to the lab, even ordinary urine toxicology, some patients who are who are into substance use, they usually, they sell urine now. They sell urine. That urine that they will send to the lab is able to pick it if it's human urine or if it's synthetic urine. So this lab that is sent this specimen to, two things may have happened. It's either they sent synthetic specimen,
Okay.
which because of anything cannot be determined, or they may have sent a chemical bleached specimen that nothing will be found. So that's why I still say the pathologist could be excused in this case. He may not have known what happened. He collected the specimen and gave it to the reps because they were the one paying for it to be transported to the lab in Europe. So they may have, in the process of transportation, contaminated the specimen, either by exchanging it for a synthetic specimen or by taking the bleached specimen. So the result that will come out is what we have now.
It's possible.
Okay, so thank you very much for that. That was quite insightful. Now, my next question, I'm going to always be asking questions. Now, as a responsible pathologist, especially in a case this sensitive, shouldn't the lab be commissioned to come themselves? Because this case is sensitive and there is a lot at stake. As a responsible agent, let's say if it's Odumoshlo that is he was in charge in this process, knowing how important it is, and the high chances, because we already have a precedent that these people, it is very clear as daylight that these people are doing everything in their power, right, to not give us justice and to not find a cause of death, and that the perpetrators walk free. Wouldn't it be the responsible thing to do where they contact a lab, pay for someone to come physically, come to Nigeria and collect the samples themselves so that they themselves are sure that whatever they are collecting is from the corpse and not anything else. Tampered on. Because in the case where you're telling me that if it's tampered, right, you said there's synthetic or fish, then in that case, they'll be able to determine that these samples that we collected, either they have contaminated it, like you said, with whatever they can put in the body, right, to make sure that they'll be able to state that. So I am still not going to excuse them because the onus is on them to ensure that they find a laboratory that has high standards of integrity and high standards of practice, you understand? Regulatory practices. They will bring somebody themselves, not that they will say, oh, this person should go and collect it. The person collecting it, they will have to send it to another person to transport it. No. We are not going to excuse these people. We will not give them any iota like that, not even a little thing that they can wiggle themselves out of this.
Let me tell you.
Be responsible.
Let me tell you.
Hold on, Auntie.
He who pays the piper dictates the tone. So he who pays the piper dictates the tone. So the whole blame should go to the Baba Mohbad's team.
But that's the point I'm making. And that's the point. Yeah, I'm making the point that because at the end of the day, they are the ones giving us these reports, you understand? And we are trying to piece things together. So whether we like it or not, right? I am saying that because the money they took is from the public and the public donated, the public did not hold back in their donation because why? Even if you told the public that give us 100 million, as long as this 100 million was going to be used judiciously, you understand? To the extent that we get justice on Mohbad, nobody is going to hold back. It's not coming from their pocket. If they said, we need to contact so and they were transparent, the issue is that they are not transparent, you understand? They are playing games, and so we are not going to give them any excuse. I'm not making no excuses for them. They should have already known the importance of this case. They should already know that money is not so much the issue. The issue we are having here is integrity. And their integrity is at question. So whether they contacted whichever lab, I'm not even really like going so much for the lab because at this point they haven't even disclosed the lab yet, right? I mean the ladies kind of read the name, I think, but we still don't know because they are trying to just shroud everything. They don't want to really be very transparent. They don't want to give us names so that we can go and check ourselves, check the background. Exactly. You see the last time when that man that government pathologist made the mistake of disclosing the name, everybody could already get on their case because we were able to make the link and know that that was not really an independent lab per se. He took his own lab. That lab is commissioned by the Lagos state government and he is in charge of that lab in America. So we knew already that something was amiss. So it's probably
it's possible it's the same thing they did with this one. It's very possible.
Yeah,
that
so me, I'm not going to excuse the pathologist. I don't know the pathologist. It is just what they are telling us. This is what they are reading. And it could just be very well be a script, just like Iyabo Ojo was sending Wunmi script to come and be reading to us.
You know what they did? You know what the Papa Mohbad's team did? They went and hired a pathologist that is out of practice. This is an old man who is resting in his own house and then was called by Odumosu, who may have been a personal friend of his, and said, "You will need you to come help us collect specimen, and then we'll take it abroad, do the result, and then you will help us read it." So I believe that is what they did. And now, I don't think the pathologist per se had anything with the manipulation. But I strongly believe Odumosu knows what happened. Muyiwa, Guresi, Buki Jesse, Papa Mohbad, they all knew what they did with the specimen. So if somebody can just come out and say, thinking that they are volunteering to do good, but not knowing the mindset and the intent of the people you think you are doing the good for. So they that chose a lab, the pathologists didn't choose a lab. They chose the lab in Europe. They went to look for.
What is the name of the lab? Because that could just be a story. What is the name of the lab?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They said they chose a lab that did it for free. That's lab that they did it for free, that they chose. They may have also lied to the lab. You know, we have Nigerians everywhere in the world.
What's the name of the lab? Because maybe there is no lab.
The name is Buki Jesse. That's the name of the lab. Buki Jesse is the name of the lab. He is into this fraud that he committed. So now that she's wanting to take her name off, that is it's a big no-no. She masterminded everything, so she can never be excused, because she was the loudest mouth in it. You know what she was trying to do? She was, before this last one that she's trying to dissociate herself, she came out wanting to have them brainwash people to start donating another money for tissue-based DNA. When she saw that people were not buying it, she went off air for several days and came out and starting to dissociate herself. So you could see the trick. If people were ready to be donating, she will not ever dissociate herself. But that money that they think they have collected, that they have eaten, it has already started to cause sickness to them. Other than social sickness, it will cause physical sickness to them. They haven't seen nothing yet.
You know what is concerning about this whole thing? Even when I read Odumosu's statement, and I know Buki has all these things, right? You understand? Why I'm really, I guess maybe I'm making a point or I'm not making any point. But I'm saying that there's something that is amiss. You understand? Now, in his statement, he mentions Famuyiwa by name. He mentions Buki by name. He mentions Aloba by name. He mentions, he, of course, it's from his own firm and whatever, right, with his name. But when it comes to the lab that he came to defend, he never mentioned.
He did not mention.
When it comes to the European laboratory, he did not state it. For somebody who is all about justice and transparency, and you're claiming that they maligned your name. Now, if you wanted us to believe this statement, this your press statement, okay, for what is what, I think if the man had integrity, like you claim he had, you would specifically identify him so we can go and check for ourselves. Do Do you
It's
understand?
possible he too collected. It's possible Dumosu Dumosu. Maybe he collected money that he was taking the specimen to the lab in UK. That was his own benefit. You see what he did?
I don't want to really speculate. I'm just saying that the statement in itself does not even make sense. Because you're naming Aloba, you're naming Bukky Jesse, people that we already know and we already don't trust. But you want us to trust this unknown pathologist. You do not put a name to him. You understand? You want us to believe that you understand this lab, and you do not identify the lab that we can go and check. In Europe, you can.
You know what? I forgot the name of that pathologist. Too. I forgot his name. You remember he was at the inquest one time. He's an old man. I forgot. You know, when the government was to read their results, the public insisted that Papa Mohbad must produce a pathologist so that they can ask questions. That was how the old man was attended the inquest, and he actually asked questions on that day.
So are we sure it's the same old man that this person is defending here? Because he doesn't mention the person by name. Are we sure that
just maybe the man is Wunmi's pathologist was there too. So they said the old man could not even see clearly, and he was asking Wunmi's pathologist to assist him in. So the Wunmi's team, they came up and were laughing online. That look at, they even went to bring a pathologist. They went to bring an expired pathologist. So they were laughing at him online then. So these people,
yeah,
they collected all this money, and then they went and were looking for, the cheapest of the cheap, and then not even using the cheapest of the cheap to achieve the aim. They include their fraud. Papa Mohbad is a very fraudulent man. I tell you people, that man is the worst of all of them.
But as a legal professional, I would like Mr. Odumosu, because my issue right now is, I know about the Papa Mohbad and this thing. He is the one that is putting out a legal statement, a press release, you understand? I would like him, as he was able to identify, because we are speculating that it is that old man. How far are we sure it's the same old man? Maybe after people mocked at them, they went and contacted somebody else. Can he please tell us this person, the name of this person, and the name of this laboratory? Really, that's my point. I need to know so that we can go and do our own checks.
What I really need now from them is to give us the name of the lab. So we'll
most of them, the pathologists at the lab, let us check and let us see if it's the same one that lady in this there was an audio that Auntie Ada played. Let's check if it's the same person, because we could be talking about 3 different or 4 different people. We don't know.
Exactly, it's possible.
This one, she even mentioned the name of the. Let me see. I think she mentioned the name.
The name, but we don't know if it's the same person Odumosu is talking about. Because
yeah,
at this stage we need names. We need names. So that
is what everybody will be asking. That's what we've been asking BJ and Muyiwa. Give us the name of the lab abroad. Give us the name of the doctor that I read.
Yes.
Give us their name. Give us receipts. How much did you pay?
Give us receipts.
Post the receipts. Is that a difficult thing to do? Write their name. Write their names out. Receipts. Name of the lab abroad. Simple. 3 things. 3 things they're asking BG and Muyiwa and Baba Mohbad. Nobody's answering.
On them.
And then she came out to talk nonsense for TV. What rubbish. All of them
on them.
They play nonsense games. What is annoying me now with this thing is that I don't know, they think we are all illiterate. I think some of us read books more now.
That's what they are thinking.
Are we all illiterate? That they'll just be playing with our head. Yes, they'll be playing with that they're playing with a ping pong ball. Playing with our head anyhow. As if our head are ping pong balls. As if we don't have just a little, according to my sister Candy, little common sense. I think small common sense we get. We can put one and one together and move it up and add it to 2. Kilo de go. What is it?
That's what they
enough is enough of all this deceit, lies, rubbish, nonsense. TVC power of una day, they read nonsense.
Make I see what this one.
TVC is the corrupt Tinubu's
Listen, okay, listen to the first one. Listen to the first one.
India after advised that the body be taken to the nearest to release a statement concerning the passing of Mohbad, denying the nurse that injected Mohbad, and now the hospital where Mohbad was rushed to has also done the same thing by denying the nurse and also revealing that Mohbad was actually dead before they brought him there, which I kind of thought about the first time I heard that the nurse that actually injected Mohbad did it at home, and that nurse should be held accountable for whatever happened to Mohbad, because who called the nurse in the first place to come? Why was Sam Larry fighting Mohbad for his son, and why Mohbad refused to hand him over? Why was Wunmi's family threatening VDBM with a 300 million naira lawsuit? Why did Cubana chief priest give Mohbad's dad 4 million naira days before his suspected murder? According to my UBA bank records, why did he lie that only they?
According to UBA, I just 3 minutes. Let's see. That 4 million is coming up again. 4 million is coming up again. I don't know. Chibana could priest, your name won't start to come out again. Your name won't start to come out again. Chief priest.
And wife who betrayed him and had a baby who already allegedly belongs to Sam. Sam could inherit all Mohbad's assets as father of the boy. And that is why I caution Nigerians against donating to mom and son. The 30 million naira should be frozen by the bank because technically he didn't lose his father. Where are Mohbad's phones last seen with Wunmi after he was transported to and fro from the hospital? Was Mohbad buried alive while injected with midolazam, a long-lasting benodiazepine that came up in discussions, knocked him unconscious, and then possibly strangled? His neck in the coffin appeared broken. Why did Naira Marley keep quiet about the DNA test done in Dubai as he has a copy? Why was Sam Larry fighting Mohbad for his son, and why Mohbad refused to hand him over? Why was Wunmi's family threatening VDBM with a 300 million naira lawsuit? Why did Cubana chief priest give Mohbad's dad 4 million naira days before his suspected murder? According to my UBA bank records, why did he lie that only davido gave him 2 million, which he later said only 1 million was delivered to him? Why was Sanusi, the boy with dreads, immediately flown to Dubai after Mohbad was allegedly murdered? He then continued and said, police are trying to unravel facts about the death of Nigerian musician Mohbad. His wife Wunmi is the leading suspect, who carefully planned his demise from scratch, says my UAE source. Wunmi had relations with all the men in the Malian house in the past 24 months. She reportedly had something with Naira Marley, Zinoliski, Mohbad, and Sam Larry. She's an active drug user, and you saw her in the NDLA video attacking an agent. She was so high and disoriented, shouting shoot shoot, while Sheyi was calling her Wunmi stop it before the agent neutralized her. She then finalized a statement and said, stop donating money to Mohbad's wife Wunmi till her child's DNA is tested. Her video trying to attack an NDLA agent was posted here last night.
And that Sam Larry was the father of the baby. Sam Larry wants his son. Mohbad refused to release the boy. Mohbad had that dark secret that the child was not his, but Mohbad was attached to the child. Mohbad loved Wunmi and wanted the child. You see how he curled around Wunmi with the baby. And after that, they now told him the baby is not. You see, look at the boy sitting down. And the face now is not. I don't know who the people are saying that he looks like the baby. He doesn't look like the baby. That is why Wunmi's sister threatened very dark black man with a 300 million naira lawsuit. The DNA test was already done in Dubai.
So guys, I actually omitted the part where she talked about the affair Wunmi had with the Malians or whatever. I had to cut that part out because it was very disrespectful, and I feel like Mohbad's wife should just go and do that DNA test. So
you talk about DNA, they will sue you for 3 million. Let them come after me. My name is Larry Omodia. I'm the CEO, African Television.
So guys, what do you think about this man's offer? Do you actually think...
Oh God, you take us back. Oh, you really did. You take us back. Oh my God, you took us back. I say, yeah, the old news. I remember. Up to now, up to date, the DNA never see get head. Nara. Up to today, they only talk of DNA again. I remember when they say DNA is a must, DNA is a must, DNA is a must. Till today, nobody do DNA is a must.
DNA is a must when we get to court because this is a murder case. It's an homicide case. It's a murder case also.
I can't wait.
DNA is a must. Once you get to court, the jury, they're going to ask for a DNA because stories attached to the fight was also a paternity fight. So DNA is a must in court. That's why people. Well, no, I mean, I don't know if people are struggling with Wunmi for DNA. Wunmi can never say no to a judge. They're not born and well now. When a judge says want a DNA, who is Wunmi to say no? Of course not. That's why I just keep quiet about this DNA thing. When he gets to the High Court, DNA will be asked for. It's part of the buying of the child. You opened your mouth and said, Mohbad buy the pie that Liam is supposed to buy. Are you for real? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Mohbad pie for Liam, I mean, or Liam. So Mohbad has become
Mohbad. You see why Papa Mohbad is doing everything possible not to take Wunmi to court. So
guys are being, you know, get choice. They are going to end up in court.
Who's going to take her to court? Because the police have to indict her first.
They are going to indict her. Please, a lot of things are happening, you know. May God just keep protecting Yomi. Of course, they're taking her to court. Of course, she's going to court. Wunmi is going to court live. Adria is going to confess live. I want to leave this gist to my sisters. Wunmi is going to court live. She go wear uniform like chioma. Abi Chidima.
Oh, let me tell you about Chidima. Let me tell you about Chidima right now, since you brought it up. Chidima have changed his story. Chidima confessed on the national TV saying I ain't by this man. Today, as I'm talking to you, Chidima, I'm going to carry that news later or tomorrow. Chidima not change his story. Okay, let me play it for you.
I said, I told her you are too fast. They are fast. You said Chidima.
I don't know why they talk like that. I said Chidima don't change her story.
That's what?
Not be shook by the man again after confessing and shook by the man. Today now, it is not be shook by the man.
No, I leave Chidima. Chidima said, don't talk as not be shook by him. He said, but she's among those that set him up.
No. The first time she said I shook by him. Listen to Chidima.
No.
Wait,
No,
let me see.
Chidima,
Let me see what I talk
understand.
here. Let me see what I talk here.
First time, Chidima changed. Chidima, this is going to be the first time she will change story.
Okay, let me see. Let me see at the come.
Guys, do you remember
Chidima
this young girl, Chidima, the Unilag student that was the main
They've witch
suspect
now. See, I'm
by
not
the
sure about their
superstar
face.
CEO,
See, I'm-
Ataga? You guys
I'm
remember
not
that
saying
story
you're
in
lying. What I'm saying
2021,
is
right? Well,
this will be the
you guys
first
remember that in
time
2021 she
story
confessed that
by
she
Nani.
by the man. Because then she was the side chick of the man. The man was a married man. You guys remember?
I
But
remember.
now, due to the matter has been dragged and dragged and dragged,
They
in
too
court
drag
since,
the Chidima
she
matter.
don't come for court today. Can't change mouth. Say no be she by the man. Though. Person way already confessed on national TV. In that 2021, say she carry knife to the man. Don't come talk now, say no be she. Say the man sent her money, say may she go buy some Igbo, may they take high. As she go buy the Igbo, may she
Before
come
she come
return.
back.
They smoke.
No,
smoke,
today,
and then
the
man
matter
come tell
come
am
out
again, say may she
today.
go buy.
She went to the
okra
court
soup, cook.
today.
But the man tell her say may she use her own money to cook am, and that they had some.
She went to court today.
Okay.
And Chidima don't change his story again.
This is a change of heart for the.
Maybe now she will expose those people that really did it.
Exactly.
She's not the only one that buy that man. Even the CCTV camera caught two guys on the bike that drove in to that building. I beg, leave this girl, I beg. It's just like Wunmi's case. Wunmi is not the only one that cried Mohbad.
Exactly.
Right now, they are suspecting Adura. Seriously, it's like Adura has a hand in it. Auntie Adamo, you see this pie people, pie girls, now only God goes first.
Now
Wow.
what?
Look, cannot buy that man. That man is not a weakling.
No, he said he gave. Actually, he said she gave the man something first. Of course.
Yes.
He dozed the man off. He said the man dozed off when he shook the man. But I watched her first interview. I felt like said she shook her for neck. I followed the story. I even carry her. I'll go bring her. Tomorrow I must find her come out. She said she shook the man for neck after smoking his bowl.
Those two guys that came on the bike, they will still call them. There are two guys that the CCTV brought out. She said that they went to buy something and brought something for her. What did they go and buy? See, all of them too, they lie. She did man at the same Olosho, like Transformer, like what is her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow, yes. They are small girls, so when they buy big people, they buy money men.
Yes,
carry money. No small picking them.
Now money, I said this generation is something else.
I dey fear my sister. Fear. 22, 23, 21.
Yeah. They are so desperate.
What do they want to do with all this money?
I don't know.
They're too young.
Where you want go? You want buy private jet? Where you they go?
I don't know.
Where you they go? Whether you go to Bali, you go swim and sleep for.
Buy private jets.
You go enter private jet, yes. The same time we go land for Dubai. You go holiday, go stay for hotel. You eat prawns we never eat before on a fresh fish. You sleep for some. Nothing else. Water we take bath. Everybody take bath for beach. So why are you buying people?
Chidima 21. Wunmi 23. When Wunmi buy Mohbad 23. What is it?
They're plenty.
Small children. Now they target money, people. They buy them. You will lead them on. You say you love them. Lead them on. Pretend to love them. Pretend. Date them. Pretend. You don't gather all the information. Gather everything. Gather money. You buy them. Ah, God. This generation help us. Oh, God.
Okay, what did Prambo they talk today? At least you did hear you, but what did Prambo they talk today?
I'm truly looking for justice. Look for Nikoma one come to my jembe, only jembe, bitatin shelatin. But don't let what you will eat be more than what you are chasing for the public. Nǹkan tó máa jẹ, má jẹ́ kó pọ̀ ju nǹkan tó ń wá fún wa lọ. Because we want justice. You also want justice. We know. And maybe they are through the journey of justice. Má fi gbogbo ọwọ́ mẹ́wàá jẹun pẹ̀lú sweat àwọn èèyàn tó fi ń wá justice. I know what I'm saying. No steps has been taken since this driver has come out.
Now, Pram boy, they talk now. Pram boy.
No, I know. What he's saying, I will translate it. But he's talking to somebody, so I wonder who the person is.
I don't know for them.
He's talking to somebody.
Exactly. Yeah, I suspected.
He said to the I don't know who he's referring to, that the person shouldn't use people, shouldn't come out and lie. You understand? About what is not because of money. People are looking for justice. You don't come out and give us stories. Don't come out and say things that are not. Because you are looking for what to eat. So I wonder who he's referring to.
Maybe go call the person name. Let's see.
Let's continue.
No steps has been taken. People are enjoying their life.
You dey hear?
See, guys, I'll be dropping a new single very soon. I'll be dropping a new single very soon. Yes, she's walking freely. Yes, she will.
It's all over they live their life.
She should be. Yeah, too low. Yes. Because no one is after her. She's a free woman. Yes.
I know this one is Wunmi is talking about.
Yeah.
Wunmi is enjoying her life.
Yeah.
Enjoying her walking freely.
Yeah. Nobody's after her. Police, even they protect them. And Papa Mohbad is the people, they don't want to do Wunmi anything. Right from the very day. No. They don't want to touch her.
No, because
so that means they are scared of her.
And that secret will soon expose.
They are scared of her. They are scared of Wunmi. They are scared of that girl. Because I remember when Victoria, when we brought this lawyer, what did they call that woman? Davidson. Write petitions. Let's petition this girl. Papa Mohbad refused to sign. They refused to petition this girl. I wish the petition would be that time.
There's a lot of secrets between Baba Mohbad and Wunmi.
Hey, God.
And Tiada. It's going to come out. There's a lot of secrets. Have you forgotten when we used to say Baba Mohbad is my bestie? The Baba Mohbad used to cook food for Mikorodo and bring for her to eat on the island. There's a deep secret, there's a deep bond, something between Wunmi and Baba Mohbad that will soon be exposed that we don't know. When that thing goes scatter, when I go see say the center cannot hold anymore. Then I go see say arrest will start flying, left, right, and center. That thing that the two of them are keeping will soon come out by the grace of God.
Amen. No.
There's a deep secret. There's a deep thing, deep connection between Baba Mohbad and Wunmi. So people were asking, when you took this girl to the mountain, what happened? Did you go to the mountain or you went to, upper room? What happened between the two of you?
Wow.
You took this girl. Why were you insisting that this girl should get pregnant for your son? Why? Why? There's such a deep secret between the two of them, only between Wunmi and Baba Mohbad. It will soon come out. That is why Wunmi has the guts to come out and ask somebody who is old enough to be her father. Olori Brukun Yeni, Baba, yeah. You won't buy, you go buy, Baba, you know, go see better. Olori Buruku, if anything happened to my son, like you killed your son, and say there's something between the two of them. Baba did not say a word. This girl curse you. This is you forgot her. You didn't say a word. You didn't petition him. You didn't do anything. Abba, Auntie Ada. Abba. Where could they look now? We're looking. This movie long ago, Auntie Ada. Part 2 we still that we did, so we never even enter part 3. Part 2 they watch. This movie long ago. She go call. Waiting there between Baba Mohbad and this girl. It will soon come out. That's when I go see according to Fela Ruffo fight. Now we go see what they call Ruffo fight.
This is serious.
It's just too dirty. All of them dirty lies. I don't blame Prime Boy. Prime Boy says he's tired of staying inside. It will start coming out now to walk freely.
Exactly. Because
the boy is fear for him. They don't go buy him for road up to now. I don't blame him. He can come out and start going out and they kidnap him. You understand?
Yeah.
The boy is not safe, actually. Let's call it spade a spade. That boy is not safe outside. So he's complaining that why should he be inside all the time? He's tired. That look at all the choirs outside enjoying their lives. Balling. Enjoying with
and he cannot move on.
He is this guy.
Yeah.
He cannot move out. He cannot move freely because he's scared by kidnapping or crying.
At stake. Does he want to risk it? Like, you understand? Sometimes some things will happen to you. And I'm not saying that he should not be angry. You understand? It's normal for him to be angry, but does he want to risk it? Because it seems like that's what Mohbad did. He risked everything. And where are we today? You understand?
Exactly, my sister.
He should err on the side of caution. Yes, they may be enjoying, and you understand. It's only temporary. If God is, at least you are safe wherever you are. Don't risk it because you're angry or you feel like, they're enjoying.
Yeah.
It might appear to you that they are enjoying right now, Prime, but if you hear my voice, this thing gets to you. Do you want to risk it though? Do you want to risk your life? Where you are, you're safe. Stay there. It doesn't matter what they are doing. They are going to reap their own rewards. The Bible says you make your bed, so shall you lie on it. They have their beds. You understand? Now they seem to have the protection of the government. But you see this government, they say that some rely on their horses. Wunmi and the likes of them, they have gone to Egypt. You understand? They've gone to Pharaoh, they've gone to Assyria to get help. But you, where you are, rely on the name of God. It might be a season. I know you're young and you feel like you're being deprived. Yeah, an essential part of your life is being cut off. But remember your friend, he's not here today. Why? Because he risked it as well.
Yes, he did. That's true.
Of these demons.
That's true.
So you don't want to take that chance, because the next thing is, you know what, everybody will move on if you fight also. So don't risk it. You're not Wunmi. You're not Azura. You're not none of those 15 people. You understand? Don't compare yourself to any one of them in that house or to the family. You're not them. You are Prime Boy. Wunmi now, she may feel protected. You understand? She's attending parties. She's getting all the.
It's for a short while. My sister is for a short while, Steph. It's for a short while. All this thing will soon be over.
Even if it's for the rest of her life, don't compare yourself. Your work is not her work. looking at them. You walk your own path and ask God to direct you and protect you and guide you. Someday you get out of it if you're not part of them. That's all. That because Wunmi is moving around, then you go and risk your life knowing that the danger you're in.
They go just catch her for road, carry and go. That's the end. Carry. No. Auntie Ada, all
See
this
this one.
small
See this one.
You said Wunmi to be behind bars right now, but she's there attending weddings, carrying her son because that son is a ticket for her. That is how she's able to use that son to bewitch the public.
That's true.
Even Iyabo, all what she has just done now with this wedding is to launder her image through her daughter.
That's true.
Everybody has forgotten the role that this demon of a woman has played in the life of a man that just that Mohbad could potentially be her. Is it because the rumor had it that she wanted that boy to marry her daughter and the boy rejected the daughter? That's why she doesn't care. But the same daughter now they are celebrating. Another musician. I mean, I wish the girl well. But that woman, as far as I'm concerned, there is nothing you can tell me about Iyabo Ojo. Nothing. And I think she's using this her daughter's wedding to launder her image. And people have forgotten that the reason Mohbad is 6 feet and why we are not getting a headway is because Iyabo and Tonto Dike were primordial in hiding the truth. And they are still hiding it today. And anyone that is lauding that woman's praise, shame on you. Pray that what happened to Mohbad should not happen to you. That you can turn a blind eye and you say you're fighting for justice. And in the same breath, you're praising this woman. What is there to praise? Because you people like everything that is appealing to the eye. The God of this world has so blinded our eyes. We will forget the truth. And all we think about is glamour. This is the same fame and glamour that is bringing a lot of these youth 6 feet under. You people should not get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. 2025 cannot be after 2023 that we witness for Mohbad. Nobody that has any kind of sense of reasoning and a conscience should be blinded again by these people with their fame and their money, because that is what they constantly use to whitewash you. Now everybody, after this, everybody will go home and forget that Iyabo Ojo is an evil demonic witch. Or Wunmi for that matter.
Oh, wow.
You guys are not doing anything. Yeah, she will. The police are trying their best, but we don't know what is next. So she should be walking up and down. She should be enjoying herself. I'm dropping a new single very soon. Only thing when I drop with you. Oh, no care. I'm dropping a new single soon.
See her now. The boy don't tire.
Don't tire. So you don't take them single. He say he does not care. The single will soon come out and he doesn't care what is inside. We are waiting, son. Deal with them through song. And since Baba Mohbad is dealing with people through song.
Yes, so.
They call them Pata Pupa and
Mohbad is what they call it their own for one corner.
They should let him breathe. Baba Mohbad said we should let him breathe. So, Prime Boy, release your own too. We are waiting.
It's only let her breathe.
He doesn't care. He has made a single. Make it come out. We go here. We are waiting, my dear son. Your papa don't release your own. Papa puta, papa, webina pata pupa, igewe do. Make una make I breathe. I don't know who they hold up for chest, though. We don't make him breathe.
Pata
pupa. Baba Mohbad for chest. Pata pupa, red pants. Pants, red pants. All these red pants women.
Wow.
Red panty women. dirty pants, red pants women, dirty red pants women. A whole pastor. Oh, wow.
Ah, wow.
Baba Mohbad. It is well.
It is well.
So,
It is
I
well.
mean, my dear son, you are free to release your own. No shaking. Just stay inside like Antikandi has advised you. Stay off the streets. You are not safe. Please, we don't want to lose another youth, another son. Stay off the street for now.
That is true. Because they will come
Stay
for
off
pram
the street.
boy. Because they
they'll
find
catch
everything to put
They're
down for
looking
pram
for
boy
him.
head. Yeah.
Oh, yes. They're looking for him. Seriously. Just stay off the streets. The bad boys are looking. They've planned. Wunmi's bad boys, they've planned for you. Stay off the streets.
Now, wow. So they just they pursue the innocent one. Why the real ones are there, living their life?
So that is what the boy is saying. That what is it? What's going on in this life? Why can't the police arrest Black widow? He's up and down enjoying himself. One party to the other. Club, if they go club safe, not be small. Patapupa girl, make a call and the name way father-in-law call other women for justice for Mohbad. Patapupa girl.
Who is on the talk?
What does that mean? Patapupa. Whatever it is, Patapupa.
Red pants. You see now, ladies are red pants that wears, this. It's like loose women wearing red pants.
You know the funny thing?
In the year this one.
Just outside. Do you know that there's actually a club of men that wear red shoes, right? In the West. It's not. I don't know if that court is in Africa, but I know it's in the West. Mostly politicians and high-ranking men in the West. They call them the club red. They wear red shoes.
I understand. I know I've heard about that. This one, let me give you the gist where Auntie Ada, listen, and Candy, where this red pants thing came from. What's his name? Yomi, and Yomi name I want to Yomi. Mr. Yomi, all these women where they insult her up and down, you understand? Confi and Co, Buki and Co, where they insult them, they cause them up and down, all this anti-justice where they insult them. Now Yomi give them name. You say me, I don't know them, I don't know their names. All these patapupa women, all these red pantsy women, you don't know their names. You understand? Now, everybody started calling, that's the nickname they call them now. Patapupa babes.
Auntie lawyer. You know, the Baba line give Yomi Patapupa. Make I tell you,
don't be Yomi Patapupa. Oh, yeah, tell them the story. Maybe I don't understand that well. I know the meaning. I know the meaning.
Now, Baba now use and they sing for us, say the Patapupa, because when they go do rally, Mr. Yomi wear jeans, wear trouser. In boxers where he wear, in pants where he wear inside con shoe, and a Patapupa. So
the pants was the red pants.
So
I see.
The color of the pants where he wear for that his trouser, na Patapupa. So if Baba can't capture, and I book it, they say, yeah, we put the talk and say, say Baba wicked, Baba get bad man too. Baba, I think go for that distance. She safe, she don't quick see him. But Baba, I don't go see him.
Really? I don't hear this story. Me, I think say now you they call the base Patapupa Confi and Co.
Now Baba, I see the Patapupa.
Baba Mohbad na bad boy, yo. Baba Mohbad na bad boy.
You know, she say he call Olore be
Igewedu. Is that one? I mean, that one they pick vegetable. They pick her.
You know why? Because of that money when they donate for his platform, they help people. You know, even him too. No, so they donate money for a platform, help this same Baba. Now they come, they tell say like the way do where they take the pluck money, they take the pluck leave. The way they because they say that only a bit not every platform they donate money where
but him Baba said, you know how many millions they don't donate for them too now.
For that platform, they don't
for that platform. What is he talking about? How many millions they don't give them on and off? So you to insult Latisne. He's a very stupid boy. Mohbad is a naughty boy. Was a senior and the naughty boy. It's a boy. So, Papa Mohbad, when they say today, Comfy and the rest of them, they came outside. They said, Comfy can't speak better. Speak pidgin English. You don't speak English this time around, though. Now, pidgin. You can't take the una go explain tire. Comfy go explain tire. Comfy, because they talk from the beginning to date. Baba they come outside, they tell you this, they tell you how we want take life for them. Say she too. Before you know, now Odumosu carry the whole work, the money, and they take say all the whole money now. People they ask for accountability. Make we work on give accountability of how they spend all the money because Baba don't know about it. I don't that for my mind. I don't they carry nose up for this issue. These people now they support Buki. That the two of them don't know anything. A lot of people who girl. They support Buki. They are calling out Mohbad. They support Buki. Even say we Comfy even see try pass Buki. You wait Comfy take drag this Muiwa. He drag am well. All those people for a platform. But Buki not drag am like that. He don't stop all kind of talk with the usual. They drag am well. Enter deep. They say make you come bring all those money when you collect. All the money, I think they spend that. Because we are saying, no, see that Muiwa don't chop money per the phone. Now, when for Lola every platform, when they ask them for receipts, as they pay the payment, because you must say any money where they pay, give them, make them bring receipt out for a referral platform that time. So the next day, Lola people call Muiwa, they bring invoice come outside. They say that receipt, now would they talk? Can you imagine? Receipt. And that time, Comfy was disappointed. People were like cussing, hey, when I can't talk about that, and then now she continues, say, this me one trish. Now only. Since that time. So we work to try to do damage control.
Queen, I beg. These are things that they keep saying that they don't know. These are people living in the West. There is a certain level of exposure you have when you're in the West, right? That before you really come, once you've traveled out, I can understand when some people are in Nigeria or in Africa generally, and maybe they don't understand certain concepts. It's just like this, what's his name? Odumosu came and said they sent to a laboratory in European laboratory. Those are the basic things that if truly it is authentic, you understand, there's always documentation, a paper trail. You understand? So these people cannot tell me that, they'll just listen and then they'll just believe it. I cannot believe this is a cock and bull story. No matter how they drag the Muiwa, even if they like, they drag him to hell and bring him back. I would never believe that they are as ignorant as they want to portray it. And they are the same people that are cursing people on the internet and calling them mumus and all the like. No. That won't fly because there is this psychological operation they are playing on the populace, and I call BS on it. They are not as ignorant as they want to portray. It's only then that I knew that. No. People have been saying that Muiwa is a shyster. We've been saying it from get-go. Any sensible person will take a step back and try to say, okay, why is it that everybody is complaining about this man? What is it that I'm missing? You understand? I cannot be defending these people. And it's the way they were defending them. You would think that they eat and sleep and dine with these people. Why are you defending them to this extent? If you know that you don't really know them like that, you come when people were bragging, beating their chest and saying, if you come for Baba, I'll come for you. So you're saying that you were defending this man like that, and you did not even know it like that. You want me to come and believe that nonsense? Please, say something else.
Now, so, I said it, that they think all of us know, I think we go too small, we get some common sense. We're not dumb like them. Now they are all removing themselves. They don't know anything. Come and speak your truth. It's now that it's Muiwa should come out. Muiwa should come out now and speak his truth. Buki no. Konfu no. Vengeance no. Gurexi no. Because Buki kept protecting Gurexi. Bookie kept saying Rex is not even aware. Rex no nothing. Himself no nothing. Olori Buruku people.
You go for anything, they'll give you a document. You understand? They'll give you document. You can say, oh, you went to a lab in Europe. There was no document that they gave to you. You just heard that they took it to a lab in Europe, and you just say, okay, you just swallowed it. That's all. They told you you went to Europe and you just swallowed it. When you can easily, most of these labs, they are online. There is a phone number. You can call them. You can go there and check. You understand? There's just so much. So their stories are not going to fly. Okay? Pigs don't fly. Pigs do not fly. All these people are just a bunch of liars, including the coffee. She wants to be cursing Muiwa so that people will start believing her. Oh yeah, really? Muiwa deceiver. It's a lie. It's a game to, as far as I'm concerned, it's all a game.
County, you made a very good point there, but at the same time, Muiwa and Baba, the way me I see, just my own opinion, they played those people in their team.
They did not play them. We're not supposed to use that language. They did not play anybody. They did not play them. I know why you say they played them.
Okay,
how many years? 2 years.
If you know
I go say they played them. They played them. Everybody they played them. Who played them?
Wait, is it football or table tennis?
Which played them? When they take out the picture, they drag people, they cause people, they come out himself for himself. They played them. Who played them? Nobody played them.
Me, I'm listening. I want to know how they played them. Please stop, Baba Mwiwa. Please stop.
And even right now, as I'm talking, Baba is still playing those their team members. Their team members, they're not 100, they're not 2,000, they're not 3,000. There are a lot of them because I was there today somehow, and I still see some people calling him, talking, still like thinking that Baba is fighting for justice. That's why I'm still saying that Baba is still playing them up till today. And they are still believing that this man is really genuinely fighting for justice. These thousands of people that are watching them are still believing that you are telling me that Baba is not playing them.
Please, let's not explain away from unity. People want to believe them, they can believe them. You understand? Because for the
life still believing them.
Yeah, but that's also it's Baba is playing them.
Exactly. Baba is not playing them. Some people are following Baba because they are pitying for Baba. So that is not play. But don't tell me Booking Jesse and Coffee is innocent. That two people, they are not innocent.
The reason why they are still pitying him now. The people that are pitying him, they are not up to the people that are not pitying them. We justice fighters are more than the people that are pitying Baba. And this thing that happened today, that happened now, that they are calling out Muiwa, giving out Baba, that is what is really hurting me. That whatever they are talking about Muiwa, they should include Baba. That is my own opinion there. People, the true justice fighter of Mohbad, they saw what happened, that this thing that they're shouting, that some of them that they now started fighting themselves. They don't talk to themselves again. This one, they don't come group themselves. The one where you see the support book, you just say, see the supporter. The one where you see we saw this thing. True justice fighter, we have seen this thing long time ago. So when I say that Baba is playing them, I will not call me one.
Baba is not playing anybody. She's not playing. That, my opinion is not playing anybody, for my opinion. Not being open. Baba did not come to America to come and open GoFundMe. Baba did not come and open GoFundMe. He did not control it. It's the account number that is there. That woman in the restaurants and the lab. And you say Baba from Nigeria is playing them.
Woman said she don't see the signs since last year. She don't call them out.
She don't already open now. He don't already open now.
That woman don't.
He don't already open now. Before he come out.
The woman don't come out with them. That's why I'm telling you that a lot of people will immediately they know say these Baba people switch. That woman will name there for that they go for me. She don't come out with them. She don't leave them there. Immediately she spells it out. Queen, she left them.
Queen, please, I have a question.
Baba not played them. Like I say, Baba I played them. Everybody are doing this work together.
People don't want to accept the fact that they've been deceived. Some people are just going, they live in denial. It's not, so you understand? Yes, there might be some people that
they live in denial. Yes.
Yeah, it's not that he's deceiving. There's nothing. It's very simple. You say that
Baba just deceive everybody. He deceive all of them.
They ask for receipt. You cannot provide a receipt. You understand? You come and you start crying. Even if you cry. That is just emotional blackmail. A sensible person will still say,
that's emotional blackmail. Yeah.
All I ask for is receipt. So if you want to be gullible and live in denial because you feel like, oh, Baba cannot deceive you.
Exactly. They are just being gullible.
But that is not what I'm saying.
When somebody is gullible, whatever you tell them, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They're still living in denial. That's what I'm saying. When I say that it's still playing them today, and they're still putting them.
Their responsibility, Queen. What I'm trying to say,
I'm not saying it's not their responsibility. We are just discussing the matter. It's just do you know that before this thing came out, publicity asked them to donate money, and they donate money. Other of the people say, as a man, people are donating money to them because they are still pitching in.
Not on booking. See, they say fool me once.
I am not talking about booking. We're not talking about booking. We're talking about them. I'm talking about thousands of people. I'm talking about thousands of people pitching because they still feel that, oh, this man is doing the right thing.
Regardless, Queen, the point is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Not for people that have space, that have
brains. If they want to support Baba, at this point, if they want to support him, if they want to be in denial, it is on them. It is not on Baba.
It's not on us. It's not on them. It's on them.
It's on them.
Saying that we are just analyzing, and if they want to keep, the only thing the board of control said here is that Baba is playing them. It's for them to believe and for them not to believe. So objecting what I am saying is wrong. I will say that Baba is playing them, and will say whether he's listening to me now should know that Baba is playing them. That's what I'm saying. When we come outside to talk, we are not talking for ourselves to be heard, but for people to hear. That is why I said Baba is still playing them till now. Who get here, make it here. That's all. That's my submission.
Wait, make her ask the question. I am Queen. The lady you said in America, the lady that I said pulled out, I beg, this is the person I'm suspecting. Because I had somebody doing a disclaimer. Is it Crunch Queen?
No, it's not Crunchy Queen. It's Light On.
Because I had Crunchy Queen came out to do a disclaimer.
Yes, Crunchy Queen was among the people that were trying to, they came like a group of people. I think Chairman and the rest, they were in that group. I think Andy and the rest, all those people came, I think Botman. When they now found out what people have been talking about, what is playing now, they saw it that time, long time ago, early 2024, and they pull out. Maybe they found out who these people are. But some people, they are still there, even till now. So some people just started pulling out a month ago.
Okay.
So Country Queen is where from Light On. Light On is there are 4 people that are their names are in the GoFundMe. Light On, Muiwa, I think is it the book this and what is it the Baba just 4 signatory in that this thing. So that Light On was angry. She said she's going to sue them, blah 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 blah. She pulled out because that one gets sense. If not, they for the drag and reach now with these people. And now then they give money when they won't go court. They're going to spend 150,000 people like the Gushi Queen and this letter. They be Baba take them as maga. The money said they know who they lost the main money. They will go see the drum.
She's like, yeah, you are talking about this video, Abi. I'll show everybody now. This video now. This one. When you say she do disclaimer, let me show you. Because I have it.
Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Tell you what legal bills. Please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him, support the GoFundMe, put funds into his access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go beg una. I beg. I know they go anywhere.
Justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Listen,
settle his legal bills. Please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him, support the GoFundMe, put funds in.
Wait. Because people don't
into his
understand.
access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go beguna. I beg. I know they go anywhere. I did this movement. I know they pretend.
Thank you so much. Koshi Queen in that video, she actually said in that video that she is no longer responsible for the money in the GoFundMe and in the Access Bank, the money that the public contributed to the to the movement of justice for Mohbad, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, for you to know how people are wicked, for you to know how people are very, very, very wicked, you come and tell the public that you are not going to be held responsible concerning the money in the GoFundMe. Yet, you are still saying in the same video that they should continue contributing money to the GoFundMe. And that video was 2024.
Exactly.
Right? You keep telling people that
he said continue putting money in the access account, continue to put money, but I don't care.
Right? So my question now is, what makes you come out and come and clear your name and come and say they should not hold you responsible? It is because you have find out the woo and you have find out that there is a criminal stuff going on within that GoFundMe and the Access Bank. You have seen something. There is a red flag in that GoFundMe in 2024. That you have seen this red flag that can stay your own name, that can hold you to the police station, or that can even make the people hold you down in future. As at 2025 right now, the money they contributed to that GoFundMe, they don't chop out. We don't know where the money go. Mm-hmm. We don't know how they spend the money. This money is not, we are not talking about 30 million naira. We are not, the money they contributed to the GoFundMe and to the Access Bank and Wema Bank account concerning the movement of
300 million.
We are talking about a lot of millions of naira. Millions of naira we are talking about that cannot, the money is so high, the money is so much that they can't even do the accountability and the GoFundMe. Meanwhile, somebody like this woman, Koshi Queen, she has already seen the red flag. She knew that the money that they are contributing to this GoFundMe account, it is like you are contributing money to the criminal that will chop the money. She already knew. She's aware. She's among the committees. She's among those people that plan and do the meeting that they should open a GoFundMe for the people to be contributing money, both Nigeria, internationally, all over the world. Anybody internationally, locally, even people in the village, they can actually put money in that GoFundMe. And you as a person, you are in that committee and you have seen that there is a criminal going on in that GoFundMe, and you came out to come and clear your own name because you are very sure that in future there will surely be a criminal stuff in that GoFundMe. Now, as at today, we don't know where the money go. We don't know how to spend the money. Now we are going to hold the same. This woman, we have to hold that responsibility, because me, I am seeing that as the act of a wickedness. Because if it is not I will call it you love yourself so much to the extent that you come out to come and clear your own name. Meanwhile, you know that every money, every penny that was contributed to that money, the GoFundMe and the Access Bank, you are aware, you knew that the money is going to a pit. The money is going to some people's pocket that they will chop the money. Yet you clear your name and you are still telling the people, misleading the people, and begging the people to contribute money to that GoFundMe. Meanwhile, you are aware. We are going to hold you responsibility. You must we are going to hold you responsibility. You must fish it out. The criminal that you have observed and you have seen, the red flag that you see in that GoFundMe that makes you to come and clear yourself out, and yet still you can actually clear your name. You can actually do what? Clear your name without even telling people to go ahead. You are clearing your name and you are still telling people. Now people have put money in the GoFundMe and nowhere to be found. We are holding you responsible because you know and you cannot come out. Because I believe the God used
you told people from all sides.
an angel to
Okay, thank you for that comment,
not
my
to
sister.
contribute money to that GoFundMe.
Thank you for that comment.
And the access back. You saw it. You see the red flag. You see the criminal stuff going on behind the public bars, but yet you come out to come and clear your name and you still beg and advise people and force people and milk people to continue to put money in that GoFundMe. Yet we are going to hold you responsible. Country Queen, Mr. Muiwa, Country Queen, the power of Anthony of Baba Mohbad, and Mr. Aloba, Joseph Aloba himself, and the lawyer, and even Buki Jesse, all of you.
Exactly. Not justice, no peace.
Thank you for reminding the public that advertise the public to contribute to money to that GoFundMe. We are holding you people responsible. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad.
So, sister lawyer, what did you think now?
Justice for Mohbad. Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video here. Kindly listen carefully.
Okay, I will show you this part. I will pause and make you talk.
Settle his legal bills, please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him, support the GoFundMe, put funds into his access bank account. But I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly,
I'm not accountable.
I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart,
exactly, but you're not accountable.
If you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go beguna. I beg. I know they go.
I know no thing, so you're ready to correct.
Okay, go ahead. So, comment. Yeah.
Crunch Queen, you fall my hand because I like your energy.
Exactly.
I watch you on different platforms. I like your energy, Crunch Queen. But when I had this your disclaimer, you fall my hand. You know talk well at all.
Now people don't invest. Say you tell them they continue to they pay. Exactly.
You fall my hand, Crunch Queen. I like your energy so much. I love your energy, but you fall my hand. You are part of the
community.
You supported. When I mean part of it, I'm not saying you are part of those that stole. No, you supported the idea, which is good. We can all support good idea to help find a solution for this poor boy. That was what you did as a mother. I can do the same too. We are all doing the same here. We have a son. We did this. We paid this. We paid that. We all did it. Supported Baba. We all done it. But don't come. What's they pay me, Crunch Queen. You talk well, oh, but what if pay me make I vex for you, because they should not stop supporting Baba. Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping? Why are you backing out?
Who is taking you?
Back out and shut up. You don't back out and encourage people to go and continue putting money in fraudulent accounts that they cannot account for a penny, a dime. You are telling them, I will encourage you
to continue paying. Exactly. But it's not real, it's fake.
Why are you stepping back?
You said they are fake, but you encourage people to put money and you said they are fake.
You said they are fake. And you encourage people to put money in fake account, in fraudulence.
That is bad, though. No, it's recent. It's 24th of December. It's recent. 24th of December, 2024. Yes.
He just came out with a disclaimer last week or so. Or 2 weeks ago.
That she didn't say so.
No.
He said before.
Wait, she came out with a disclaimer. I was even the one that mentioned it. I said, I love this woman's energy on different platforms. But I was so shocked to watch and listen to her. She came out and put a disclaimer. That
no, but sister, let me tell you something. What did she do to put a disclaimer? Say I'm no longer responsible for the GoFundMe. It's good though, but only the part we know will be say if you want. She's supposed to use the language if you want to continue. Now what did she for talk? Not be say continue paying, no continue. She for say exactly. Yeah.
You don't come and tell people that you are removing yourself from fraudulent people. Fine.
But she has done that long ago now. She has done that long ago.
She never came out with a disclaimer, please.
Grandma, the disclaimer one is different.
You understand? She just came out with a disclaimer. I can forward it to you.
I know she has been fighting with...
Yes, I have the video. She has been on platform to platform saying it.
That's not my problem. Please.
She shouldn't have just said anything at all.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have any problem. Did you hear my presentation, my first sentence? I love the energy of Crunch Queen. I love her energy. I've been watching her from platform to platform since this fraudulent thing happened. I love her energy. But for she coming out to open her mouth, giving a disclaimer to everybody, saying that she's moving herself from this, from that, she's no longer part of them, of who you are. Now, she has no right. She has no right to say that. Please, screen mute. She has no right to say that. I encourage you to continue paying money to the account. Is she okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, that is my problem too. Yeah.
That's my problem. That's my dad's problem. That's me. That's my problem with her. Is she okay? Why is she talking with the two sides of her mouth? Why is she talking with the two sides of her mouth? That's very wrong. And I'm waiting for her. Where I see her.
Sister, I know you explain for grandma. Grandma says she don't understand. Calm down, explain for people.
Oh, grandma. This lady called Crunch. This lady called Crunch Queen.
She's doing a good job.
She's been a justice fighter. She's been clean and pure about everything. You understand?
Yeah.
But I never knew she was part of the committee for GoFundMe and Access Back. I never knew until my sister. I saw her disclaimer the day before yesterday. She came out with a disclaimer on TikTok. She said, Crunch Queen, I've been a Crunchy Queen or Crunch Queen. I am no longer part of GoFundMe. I am no longer part of Access. I am no longer part of that committee of Baba Amuyiwa and Co. I have removed myself long time ago when I noticed some few things. I have removed myself long time ago. But that is where she spoiled everything. I think she did drink before she go do the thing. Yeah, she takes some few shots. She could have just shut up and we'll all give her roses. I love what she did. She now said, but if you, I encourage
no,
you.
He did not say if you. He said keep on paying. He did not say if you. He said keep on paying. No. Let me play it again. Listen. Only 2 minutes. Only 1 minute. Hold on. Make grandma here now. Listen. Yeah. Hold on. No, she's not say but.
Justice for Mohbad.
Listen, she's not say but. Listen.
Before I say anything, kindly listen to the video up here. Kindly listen carefully to this video up here.
Settle his legal bills. Please. Emma Jeka Baba Mohbad Kule. We can't betray Baba Mohbad now. Support him. Support the GoFundMe. Put funds into his Access Bank account.
Wait.
I, Crunch Queen, I am no longer accountable. Honestly, I am no longer accountable. That is why I am doing this video. Please, if you have my interest at heart, if you genuinely love what I've done in the last 2 weeks, please help me to share this video. I take go beg. I beg. I know they go anywhere.
But what I know is, Antiada, she even said one thing. She even said something worse than Anne. In that Yoruba, she started with, Emma Baba Mohbad Kule. He said, Kuna no remove chair for Baba Mohbad, but may no fall for ground. All rubbish.
Okay.
That was old now. She's a strong your miss of
I'm not talking.
You are not understanding it, grandma. You don't get it. You are not getting it. We are not saying she's not fighting for justice. We are not saying she's not your main supporter. We are not saying she's a bad person. She says she's no longer supporting Papa Mohbad. GoFundMe and the other asset account. But you people should continue putting money there. That means she's not stopping people not to put money, but she's removing herself. She's not among them anymore. So what is the lawyer is saying, and everybody says that you are not supposed to encourage people. Grandma is not understanding it. We are not saying she's a bad person. No.
Because you know why? I just sorry man, just a second, I'll keep quiet. I just saw her disclaimer yesterday on TikTok, and I played it. And I was, what is wrong with this woman? I love this woman. What rubbish is she saying now? I like this woman. I love her energy.
No. She don't want to offend Babak in a way. She don't want to say it's me that told people not to put money. But I'm no longer interested.
I don't like such people.
Then
you don't shut up.
I'm not there. Don't come and hold me. I'm not just go for me. I'm not just access account to make una not hold me. But if you want put money, make una they put money. But I'm not join again. No, make una not call my name. You understand? That's what she's trying to say. Don't call me. But if you want put money, keep on putting money. But make una not hold me responsible for any go from me and access account. But keep on putting money.
She even said at the beginning in Yoruba, make una no make Baba fall for ground, make una no remove chair for him, but make no fall for ground. I beg una. She said it in Yoruba, then she now said in English. Oh, na no make Baba fall down, no na support Baba, no na make him fall down. Oh, na support him, make una no remove chair for him, So make una continue to put money for fraudulent account that cannot be accounted for. That you are bringing yourself out of the committee, but you are encouraging people to put their wealth into fraudulent people's account.
Not be her fault now. Now they know now. Not be her fault because I know.
Does that make sense? Let that make sense for me to understand. I beg Auntie Ada, I don't arrest my case.
Wait, I know that Crunchy Queen said all these things that you just played now. She said it on Papariano. When Muiwa dropped them, him and Chairman. So what I don't understand now is she repeating it or they are replaying what she already said before? I heard all these things last year.
My sister, I don't even know when she did it. All I know is that I had it for the first time. Maybe you are hearing it for the first
Grandma, you are not getting it. Grandma, you are not getting it. Even though she did it last year. Even though she did December or January. As she's removing herself, she's about to say, stop putting money. She did not say that. That's what she's saying.
And that what me I'm saying is, sorry, sis, what me I'm saying is, I don't even care when she removed herself, whether it's 10 years ago. But she has no right. You are removing yourself from a fraudulent group, and you are still encouraging people to put money in that group. It's wrong.
That's what she's saying. That's what you are saying, yeah.
What we are saying, you don't do that. If you remove yourself from a fraudulent group,
just said I remove myself.
Now you are getting it.
Let's say something, please. I heard what our monthly man said. Maybe said, and I what grandma said. You don't understand what grandma is. I understand both sides. You could say she shouldn't have said that they should continue putting. Even me, when I watched it 3 days ago, I was like, is this a new video? Because I saw it in TikTok like 3 days ago. Queen saying this live. It's supposed to be like 8 months ago. This kind of
It's not 8 months ago. It's 24th. Let me tell you.
I'm not saying it's 8 months. I saw it for the first time 3 days ago to start that because the statement she did today is supposed to be because the country queen of now will not even be saying what she's saying now because she's against everything that Baba and that group are saying totally. That's what God is trying to say. I agree on platform with her. And I know what he said. Even yesterday, don't say yesterday. I know what he said before the last come on down. Like, no, don't say that. Because he was angry that you should go and bury Mohbad. That you know, she will not.
No justice, no justice, no burial. No justice, no burial.
She will not use that. But to me too, I was wondering when I saw this is the disclaimer 3 days ago. Like, Maybe you know people can go and print something and face it that someone think that it's a new statement. So
These are old. They are
She
all
didn't
old.
say, she did not say it's a whole new one. No, the date is there.
Can I chip in, please, if you don't mind? Now, this is lesson for us all. And then when I ask questions, people are always wondering, why do I ask questions? It's because context is important. Okay, now that that is out of the way, advice to all bloggers, please kindly put a date and a stamp on your videos.
The date is there. The date is there. I'm still saying, you guys are not hearing me. Auntie lawyer said she does not care if it's a new or old. You guys are not getting it. You keep on saying it's an old video. She said she does not care if it is old video or a new video. But she's not supposed to encourage people to stop paying when she's leaving. That's what she's saying. We are not talking about old video or new video. As you are leaving, but don't encourage people to keep on paying the money. That's what she's saying. We're not talking about old or new. The date is there now. If you go to YouTube, the date is there. You don't need to ask anybody which date is this video. You guys are you are getting it all wrong.
I said I am surprised.
What I'm saying is that my conversation was very straightforward.
We are not talking about if it's old or it's new. She's removing herself, yes, but don't encourage people to keep on paying when you are leaving.
I started by saying Crunch Queen is one of my favorite speakers.
Yes.
She's one of my favorite speakers on every platform I watch her.
She's very good.
I don't listen.
She's very good.
You guys don't listen. I get tired. I said, but the but is that you are removing yourself. You are removing yourself from a fraudulent committee. Why are you now encouraging people to continue to pay money in that fraudulent account? Why?
I also said she shouldn't have.
So why are we arguing then? So why are we arguing? We are all saying the same thing.
Okay, can I say my own now, Auntie Ada? Because you interrupted me, you gave me the floor, and then before I even finish saying it, you just interrupted.
No, you say bloggers should start putting dates. If you post a video, the date is there. You don't even need to put date. Automatically, the date will be there.
Hold on.
So it has a date.
She's not the one that posted it now.
It's on the 24th. The date is there. I'm telling you, people, the date. You keep on arguing on date. It's there.
We're not arguing. It's posted by who? By Crunchy Queen herself.
Crunchy Queen can never say these things now. I know that.
Oh my God.
Because when she was leaving, people were still very strong believing in the system. But she said, I'm leaving because I disagree with them. But you guys can still continue. That is on my own. I'm leaving. I know what happened at that time. It was him and a chairman. They said they cannot follow the conditions of Muyiwa. Muyiwa gave them conditions. And then she said she promoted this thing. And for truth, she really promoted that GoFundMe last year. Because everybody thought it was going to be used for autopsy. So people promoted it. And then when she was leaving, she said, well, I'm not dragging anybody along with me. I'm leaving because for me, I don't believe in what Muyiwa is telling us, the conditions. I was there when she was analyzing. Then after that, the Baba's team, they went after her. Then she too came up with them. You really need to see her when she came up with them. There was no name she didn't call them. And since then, she has not backed down. So when somebody is reposting all these things or something that somebody said,
oh my God. Okay, it's enough then. It's enough.
I don't know why people just let this talk down until I beg. We're not denying this fact. You see on the story you said, I've been in justice of Mohbad from day one. I've started. So all this thing you just said, my sister, I had it. I was there. When they disbanded it, I was there. When we formed the new group, I listened to them. What I'm saying is that this thing I had day before yesterday, I watched. She has no business encouraging people to pay money into a fraudulent account that she's backing out from. That's my point. So finish. It's wrong. You're backing out from something that is fraudulent, and you are saying, please, I'm not. Please, all of you support Baba. Support. Don't remove the chair under Baba's bomb. She said it in Yoruba. Don't remove the child up under that Baba's bomb bomb so Baba will not follow. Support GoFundMe, support access. Is she for real? I be she sharp before she come out.
She said those things before. I was there when she said all these things.
Auntie, oh God. Can I see you need to understand me?
She said she should have said it, Grandma.
Before and
Yeah,
now.
even I like to
Whether not 10 years ago, whether not 20 years ago, she has no business. She has no right. She has no business encouraging people to put money on something that she does not believe in, that she's backing out.
Okay, even you that is talking now, in the early last year, did you ever believe that Papa Mohbad has hand in this thing that is happening? Because I personally stood for Papa Mohbad. I never believed he could be this corrupt.
It is not that we are talking about. And see, when you come out and say to the public, my name is so, so, and so. I was a member of committee for GoFundMe. I was a member of Access Bank to put money for all the projects we have ahead for Mohbad, autopsy, this, that, burial, and everything. But now, I found out how fraudulent, and I found out that this thing is not what I thought it was going to be. It's not what I thought I am supporting, so I am backing out. Period. We'll give her a bunch of roses and clap for her. Then why is she now going ahead and say, please, don't remove the chair under Baba's bomb bomb. If you remove it, Baba will fall. Please, keep on paying money in the account. GoFundMe and access. What rubbish. Is she okay? Why is she speaking with the two sides of her mouth? That is my problem with her, auntie.
Grandma, remember when she left? Bukky just said that's an talking and that she was sleeping with somebody, and she now reported Bukky just said to the authorities in the UK.
Yes.
And they said they now found out that Bukky just said
my own is that I am waiting to see her. I am waiting. I know I don't climb anybody's platform. That is my rule and regulation. Please, madam, come on. I'm commenting. Madam, come on. Madam, I don't go on hold on thing. I don't go up anywhere except on my platform. That is me for you. That's my golden rule. I only come up on my platform. I can comment at the comment section. Now, I am going to tell her, I listened to your disclaimer, madam. Were you for real? I'm going to type it anytime I see her. Tomorrow I go see her now. She's up and down everybody's platform. She's a strong supporter of justice. I love her for that. I said it. I love her energy. I said it. Then why did she mess up what she's doing, saying? I'm going to tell her that why did you mess up?
For me, what did you mess up? For me, she did not mess up.
Okay.
Yes. That's how I see her. Because since she left for Mohbad,
somebody backed out, but she's encouraging her people to go and put money.
And she's at that time now. I think people are trying to blackmail her.
Okay, maybe not slip or tongue as Queen talk. It's possible. She made a mistake for that part. Okay, let's accept it.
Can I chime in, please? Why did she back out is a question we should ask. Did she back out because did she remove her name from the GoFundMe because she found out the truth about the GoFundMe, or it was a disagreement that was not related to the GoFundMe? Because that will now explain maybe why she only said continue to support him, but I'm no longer accountable. But to Auntie Ada's point and to Sister Lawyer's point, you see, when your name, if you say you're not accountable for something that is financial, it's probably because you have noticed irregularities about that financial situation.
Exactly. English language. Exactly. English language.
That sense now. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that's the reason, but if that is most likely.
I'm telling you, that is the reason. That is what she said. I will forward it to you.
Yeah, no, I heard it. I listened to it. So if you say I'm not accountable, it means that financially I don't want to be held responsible, right? And that is probably because you realize that maybe they're not forthcoming with the financial information. So again, to their point, why would you encourage people to contribute to a fund that you clearly or you are potentially aware or you're suspecting that something is not right? That is what they are saying. You understand?
Chikena, God bless you. Chikena,
really does it. It was a financial thing. she didn't back out from her support, but she noticed that something about the financial aspect may not be okay. So if that is the case, then why are you asking people to put their money there? Is okay. And we still understand that this was a long time ago, so that is properly noted. But it doesn't change the fact that whether it was 1 year ago, 2 years ago, once you realize that financially something was not forthright, then if you're backing out, then there's no other reason why you should encourage people to continue to put their money in there.
Okay, let me tell you what happened as at that time. When Crunchy Queen and Chairman, they came out and were begging the public to put money into the GoFundMe. Because when they started, they analyzed what the money was going to be used for. So when Muyiwana had meeting with them, they disagreed with him and said, the meeting they had was not because of money. When they had that meeting, the way they wanted the things to go, Muyiwa disagreed with the way they wanted it to go. So they had that disagreement. So she said, you know what? I'm not into this. I will not be able to, I mean, they're telling them that they don't have to know how much, they don't have control over how they are going to use, what they are going to do first, like which attorney they are going to hire, because they wanted to hire another son, and then they wanted to do the DNA, and then DNA, son, and one other thing that they said they wanted to do. But Muyiwa gave them condition that this GoFundMe is one, they will do the DNA, but not now. But Crunchy Queen and Chairman, they already told the crowd that the first thing they are going to do is the DNA. And hence, another one was the autopsy. But Muyiwa said that is not the priority. So they disagree with Muyiwa on that ground, not on the money. When she was speaking all these things I was there when she was speaking all these things. So when she now came out, she said, well, those that she's begging the crowd now, that she was the one that promoted them to sponsor this thing. But she's leaving, but they can remain with the Papa Mohbad. Her leaving is not because she doesn't like the man, but her leaving is because she thought she could be able to do it her own way. Their own way, him and a chairman and one other committee, there were about 4 people in that committee, including Bossman. So that was what caused their why she left. Initially, when she left, she was not dragging anybody around. She was not talking bad about Papa Mohbad, nothing, until Buki JC Comfy started dragging them. That was where she now came out, and since then she has not stopped insulting Papa Mohbad, calling Muyiwa all sorts of names, and that was since then. So if somebody now went behind and bring the tape that happened the time they were in charge, playing it now as if the thing happened right now, that is where I have a problem with it. Because my belief yesterday is different from what the belief I have now. And how do beliefs change? It change when you start seeing trend or something that is contrary to your core belief system. So that is where I know that this thing, what Baba Mohbad is doing, as I begin to see a trend, I personally dissociated myself from supporting him. So it's not very good for what the blog, whoever posted it again. They should bring out her new tapes. Let them bring it out and compare.
Justice for Mohbad o. I post oríṣiríṣi everyone dey happen every day.
Someone to fall. But it is the not a sin for someone to fall. But it is the greatest of all sins when someone fall and they refuse to rise. The likes of Buki and others, they fell already. But the mistake they're having right now is they don't want to rise again because they believe they are in shame already. You can imagine even a lot of so many of their followers, you know, they are also gullibles like them. I only hope that the light that they've seen, the light that they've known, they'll be able to embrace that light so that we'll be able to move together. Not that is no other thing that we can do. Queen Ace, please mute. So the only thing we're looking for is justice. And right now, you've already said it to the government and the entire people of Lagos State that if any so if any of the clips comes out right now, they cannot blame anybody. I wonder why she said one thing Mohbad shit to so they said the death was a political how would I put it, something. So who among the politicians, is it governors that is using Mohbad for it to a what? So I don't know why they like, you know, blaming people for their misfortunes. So is it the government that says that? Who said that? Buki says so. Buki says so. So now, another question I want to ask now is, She Joseph Aloba Lofe Mohbad Tutuni only Ujeki only hacked on all the informations that has been given to him, like the 3 seconds video. He couldn't do anything on it. Like the video Buki said she sent to him. That is correct, yes. Yes, that's what the information passed to us today. Well, only result by Jadi, the entire Lagos state will be on fire. So she didn't tell us who. We don't know. So that's why I said they are passing blame on to other people.
You know one thing, when I was pressing on the AIG, we made the first attempt to arrest Wunmi, second attempt, and then one of the officers now told me that there was a time the corona inquest here, one of the latest corona inquests, when he mobilized one column, or he mobilized and corona inquest, that the church was going to come there again. One of the police officers now said that the AIG said they should hold on, that I won't favor Lagos state government. Do you understand?
Very deep. Very deep.
So that they should not arrest Wunmi now. What they mean by that, it didn't go further. That's the only thing. I have it. It's on tape. You understand?
Very deep. Okay.
So whether it was because of the I don't know, maybe it's because of the case in court. Whether DPP, I don't know why that was said, but the guy, one of the top officers, our undercover detectives here, because one thing, every company who are in the National Orthopedic Hospital, now when you call lose this sister, so what could the Mola assist? For the Laura orthopedic because they were already on the way. So when they are going like that, I want to notify your guy, I want to notify AIG, I want to operation by, I want to wait. Maybe, he said he doesn't want Lagos State government that they should hold on, that they will look for a good time to arrest her, that they should wait, they should go back. Even that day, I already mobilized them.
Well, it's only God that will crown your efforts and our efforts, all right? And I believe definitely there will be light at the end of the tunnel. We don't need to be discouraged about the recent happenings. We need to actually stay focused. Aluta continua, Victoria Asata. Thank you.
Thank you. Fella, are you there now?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, we're calling you earlier. You don't respond.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I just stepped out of the office. So good morning, boss.
2 minutes.
And anyway, I listened to her this morning. I think in content of bank by not to.
You remove your hand from the speaker or you speak up.
Okay, now because it's better.
Yeah, better now, better.
Okay, sorry about that. So what I'm saying is, morning content of bank tele not balaro is because I listened to her like very well this morning. At the end of the day, what she foresee got on my son. Only everybody in that house, they have 1 or 2 videos on their phones. But because of they demanded for 1.5 million, and they don't want, maybe she doesn't want to give them until no bank or don't fair, which is the same thing that applied to you. So why I didn't say, you mean paro? But now they always want people to believe them that they are the only ones saying the truth, which is kind of very wrong. This is a collective effort. And the whole statement contest on back on where family was sort of compare on pay you don't funny address and fellowship compared. So meeting on paro. So the baronet family work limit this suspect family work would have body because about Solaro is here. That guy is a real manipulator 100%. He has been playing games with people since all these days. That guy just getting a lot of money from this shit. So listen by what Ashma something, don't stop what you are doing. Since you came to this justice, or take a new turn, like a very productive turn and a productive moves. So please don't stop what you are doing. Keep doing what you are doing. Don't be discouraged about bunyo or about anything. Let them say whatever they want to say. Uma pumping quite alright, fine. To see justice is not easy. I've seen it. I've done a lot of stuff here. I live in Canada, right? I've seen a lot of stuff. Almost similar thing to Shelley. Me property manager, and I have some tenants. In your 2 and lay on low shisha to kuro. But boy struggle at it pull fire alarm. Can't screw to the kinto debe, can't screw to debe. More if we don't want to go around if we try to sit about, but when she struggle pull in here, could they say no furasi, you to attend your on Tibadan's investigation. Only camera and Batimulosi, camera room. Timulos search, more people when Jade so time. So time because see camera lane or no lane or camera one main entrance, right? I track that we are not track, but when I did what the so what are we saying? So but you come to camera to CCTV, to lead. So definitely that person has been compromised. And to the two subway to my toxicology for anywhere. See what my feeling because I listen to that way. Just okay, so why do you want to use the same person to do DNA test? So no possible to go and you go to Janadra. But one
of the things that I want you to know is that before Mohbad passed, he wasn't that very rich. People were away.
Sure.
So if there is any income to buy from through his music and little shows, I can tell you for free, the moment it passed, it cannot sustain Wunmi and that boy for 2 months. The other huge amount of money tí wọ́n bá lè máa sọ pé wọ́n expect is the money with Naira Marley. But with the way the old suspect in that house, with this level of panty, for them to remove Wunmi, Darosha, Adura, all of them are suspects, to the extent that even the video, the CCTV of that house, everything was, shielded. Ogo Buruku to involved.
Sure.
Because as at that time, only I get what public done by when the only one don't know. But I am still of the opinion, check it to me, that somebody they rushed out to see if they can treat him within the house.
Yeah.
In the process, I can tell you for free, maybe these persons can't saw you. All belong to the same court with all those guys in that house. Maybe entered into that house and finished it up. I don't know. And he had threatened me, both Iyawo, both Adura, both Bukwato and Lane. You don't know what will happen if you speak or say anything that happened. Or a very close person to Mohbad, his blood, finished him up. So they the same level of threat. It's like nothing that any of you say will suffice.
Bros, Bobo and Soro Collecon, only Darusha Simbe, only Darusha later, no, only about the Darusha law immediately. Aldra was Saladra soon. Ola Baro Lati, okay, the so definitely something could have happened. Go to my baro the day. I get point, Mr. Something could have happened. Go to my baro the day. They don't think about law mistakenly, but what is the cause of the fight? Nisibalama more reason if you want go to sell it. Only by mistake in it. Like somebody said something about the cover, this could have been a mass slaughter because only a mistake in the your ginger.
What's going to get a mistake? If got to get what's in Jabba, that's Ikorodu. What they know, the driver said, I give a warning. Don't go in there to fight. There is diminished responsibility. When it becomes a manslaughter or something you don't want to do, is like maybe of violence, taking a break, to continue, it can never go and it will go for manslaughter, except there is no credible witness or evidence to prove that you are the fighting earlier and you are stopped. You went on behind. To continue, you went to continue. The essence of continuing that fight is because to know you want to achieve something. You understand?
What about to because this thing is kind of complicated to be sincere.
No, so for me, you need to come as whatever the case may be. Hey, follow me. Like I said, the truth is going to come out.
For sure. But I think someone seriously. Because a lot of
you guys keep on continuing. We're gonna go sleep. We're gonna to the cut. Okay, oh my people. Anybody got any submission to drop before we regard it tonight? Yeah, we don't enter 1 a.m. already. Hello? Anybody there? Justice for Mohbad. Seeker and fighter.
We are here.
So, all of Nigeria, when I hear the update now, they are supposed to go and arrest Wunmi. But there's one thing where the Lagos State Police talk, or the IG of police. You say no one problem from Lagos State Police. Me, they hold on first. There's something.
AIG assistant.
Yes.
In Lagos.
Yes. So, guys, if we put one or two together, you will not say this case is not a Momoy case. You don't ever hear when they won't go arrest somebody. And then they talk, say, never go first. I don't want problem.
Terrible.
Guys, think about it.
The problem is avoiding now. We'll still meet him later. So.
Sorry?
I was going to say that.
That
the
what?
problem they're avoiding now.
Exactly.
For front.
Exactly. I beg go, make could not go arrest them. I don't want problem. Maybe I'll tell you. Now me they in sit in this case now. I don't want this problem. If I leave, make could not go arrest them. But it's not gonna be my turn. Not be when I day here. Now I go arrest them. So all of them are avoiding this case because it happen like that. Even some judges, they avoid case.
You know they started in Yoruba.
Mm-hmm.
They spoke something that I shook my head as I just lie down here.
Okay.
They said something in Yoruba.
Mm-hmm.
They said that Muyiwa, when Buki called Muyiwa, right?
Yeah.
And was like, what is all this rubbish that is going on? One do autopsy, test, they turn a person up and down and blah blah blah. What is actually going on? So this justice, whether we want like it or not, we must see it. Muyiwa now said to what's her name, BJ, that my dear, leave this thing. Abiola was sacrificed.
The year.
Listen when I shook my head. In Yoruba, I just didn't want to interpret them.
Mm-hmm.
They said, don't you know Abiola was sacrificed?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear the way they said it? They sacrificed Abiola now. The federal government sacrificed Abiola. So same thing goes with Mohbad. Mohbad was sacrificed by Lagos State government. So, Antiada, what are we talking about?
Exactly. That's why this man even ask now. You say you are crying more than the bereaved. He said this thing. People did not pick it.
Sorry, ma. Buki now said to him, what are you trying to tell me? Are you telling me that Lagos State government use Mohbad as a sacrifice? She asked me, is that what you're trying to tell me? What rubbish are you talking about? Can you hear me?
You just tell her the truth now. You just talk the truth.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? A government can sacrifice Abiola. Lagos State has sacrificed Mohbad. Jesus Lord. Honestly, I shook my head. I kept shaking my head.
That's what they said in Yoruba now.
With everything that is unfolding, there seems to be a lot of truth to it.
Yeah. That's why this man is asking you people, why are you crying more than the bereaved?
Yes. No, it means that it's not that we are crying more than the bereaved. Because the bereaved are not even bereaved as it stands at this time.
He said the bereaved is not believing.
They could just go randomly to any poor person's home and decide that today with your child, tomorrow is your child. Then you understand? Because it's not your own children. You understand?
It can be anybody.
We are trying to stop.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the family itself, which everybody has already concluded at this point, or most people, you understand, it's not because of the family. It was never because, at some point, yes, there was sympathy, empathy for the family. But it is not so.
I'm going to kill this particular video where they for made that parable. It's very, very important.
Tomorrow, you will not just come now to my family and decide to sacrifice my child. So how many children are they going to be sacrificing? Lagos, is that the business people are doing? Is that your business?
Is that how Lagos makes money?
Can you imagine?
I never heard this country before.
That's what made me want to Bookie, and Bookie was like, "I beg your pardon. Are you
And we are
saying
supposed to hear that and just sit quietly.
you know
that the state can just decide that they will sacrifice somebody's child. A child that they do not have any.
In Yoruba, Etutu is sacrifice. What in Mohbad Etutu? Jesus.
We don't hear another one this evening.
The Lagos State don't use Mohbad. They do sacrifice.
Can you imagine?
They say she what's all the petty shout bookie the shout.
No wonder they go open that thing to so we get money out of public. Oh God.
This is a lot of things are falling into place. But my darling, God will disgrace them all. I said this is part 2 of the story, right? Just starting. God will disgrace and expose everybody. Just that they know they confess now. We why don't confess. They Lagos State. 9 this girl they ask can be there. Are you telling me that Tongolu used this boy for sacrifice? Tongolu, you are telling me if they was asking me what?
Now they are attending weddings and dancing. All of them attending weddings.
All of them. All the witches and wizards. Hey God. Go back to read people and God will unravel it. By the special grace of God, God will unravel this boy's story. And God no go make this boy go down 6 feet again without justice. No, they will be fair on him. That they brought him out and put him back again without justice. God, please don't let it happen. That's what Yomi was now saying, Wait, so something similar to what the AIG said to him. That's something similar to what the AIG said to him one time.
Yes, now.
When he was talking about arresting Wunmi and don't arrest Wunmi and everything, he said the AIG was like, my dear, hold on first, because this matter is deep. You get that to be.
Hold on. They keep on telling everybody to hold on.
And to hold on. Hold on for what? Hold on till when?
He say hold on.
We are to wait first. Not that they will not arrest me.
But it's not time, exactly.
You are to hold on first. Can you imagine?
I bet we could do our solution.
That is why now I understand the new path your is taking. It's taking a new path that will scatter all this Lagos State police.
Hey!
All these things no concern Abuja. Abuja no tell them work. Whoever the Abuja, when them call you, disgrace you for Abuja, you go confess.
Yes, now.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Mohbad was used for sacrifice.
This one deep, This is deep. I was shocked too.
That's somebody who told video.
Yeah.
So the state can just be walking around and picking people's children to sacrifice.
My sister.
As the state born, they picking them.
I asked me.
They don't even support. They don't help them. They do nothing.
No, nothing. No.
They'll go and pick one and sacrifice.
And they'll just pick them and find them for sacrifice, just like that.
Thank God. I know even hear Yoruba is there.
When it comes to using human being for sacrifice, from the Benis and the Yorubas, they are very good in that. So they have been sacrificing people for long, but they sacrificed the wrong person this time.
This time it's the wrong person.
Voila.
They will never, their peace is gone.
Yeah, I agree, man.
The boy is not resting.
You see, it to know that's how you know these people are soulless. All of them were partying this weekend. All of those people that you're seeing like that, they were all there at that party. All these
they were there.
They were all there.
Not them now.
And the same people that are sacrificing are the ones that are lauding their praises, admiring them, posting them everywhere. They shop.
I tell you. I tell you.
You and sacrifice you.
Yes. They are sacrificing them and they are lauding them, praising them. They will go and be buying themselves for them. They do ballet. Then why these people are sacrificing your future?
That's what people are telling them now. Since Nigerians open eye, carry Buhari and Tinubu and allow carry Buhari for position because it's Nigerians that put Buhari there. Yeah. Because that Buhari's election in 2015, he won. So that was where Nigerians sold their peace. Now they allow Tinubu to steal their future. Instead of everybody to sleep on the streets, nobody goes anywhere. Let's see how Tinubu is going to carry the entire country. No, churches were praising him. Some were changing their mouth. The mosque were saying, "Oh, nothing wrong." Still waiting to happen to them now. Tinubu is nowhere to be found. They can't even find him now. Nigeria is burning. Plateau is finished. Benue, Borno, Boko Haram has taken over everywhere. Let them continue. Let them continue to live in Britain.
He's in the hospital. He's very sick. He's in the hospital. It's very
now that hospital now will be in house. Now be in palace.
They don't came out and told that his daughter is abroad. His first very football. He came out. She came out that they should stop lying. That tell them the truth. My father is sick. He's in the hospital. Stop lying to Nigerians. I watched it.
It's not a new thing. Since Nigerians decide to carry APC is sick. They've been on life support since the day they came.
Yeah.
So since Nigerians decide, since they decide to carry only have 5 people as their president, and that is why the country is sick. The country is sick. No lights, no water, no roads, nothing. All the things APC makes, they have destroyed everything. This is where people will know that the Nigerians should stop supporting evil. This Mohbad case, if it has not shown us lesson, then nobody will be wise again. Nobody will be wise. And Mohbad never ever supported APC because I listened to his last interview. I listened to it. And maybe they are
God, this thing.
it's not related. It's not related to them.
No. It's not related to Baba. It's Baba's friend. Who you asked said, if they unravel the mystery in Mohbad's death, the Lagos will shake. The whole of Lagos will shake. They said it in Yoruba. I just remember that one too. But sending Bookie. Bookie should come to what is all this shout. That if they unravel the mystery in Mohbad's death, anything happened in Lagos will shake.
We don't already unravel them. We know what happened.
But we know.
They use Wunmi and his family.
Princess has told us everything. If we go back to Princess,
we go back to Princess. Princess unveiled everything.
So on this platform, we know everything. Princess told us the future at the beginning.
Let them continue to be pretending.
That told us the future, told us everything, told us when they did Mohbad's body, told us things they took from Mohbad's body.
Exactly. She said that Kuramet hospital, that was where they did everything.
Yes.
They did everything in Kuramet. That is why you see that they have not allowed them come out. Now Kuramet do everything.
The doctor, they don't give her money to the family. He has resigned. He's taken up with the family so that they will not arrest him.
Wherever she run to, wherever he's saying run to, now they will meet in Waterloo. He go meet in Waterloo there, make una no worry. Now there in life will end. He didn't treat Mohbad, he not treat Mohbad.
You understand what I mean now?
Now he do all the things. All of them. I'm sure she will run just as Wunmi is running from pit to hell. That is how that doctor will continue to run from pit to hell. Always they do to this girl. They never see anything.
Yeah, she's supposed to come in quest. They say the man don't resign, no longer in seat.
He never see anything. Say he resign. That resign.
Okay, but you see, this is the thing. When they bring a patient, if they have a note, right? I'm not a doctor, but Auntie can clarify here. Good thing she's here. There's a report that the doctor has, you understand, the treatment they administer, So even if the doctor is not there to testify in person because they resign,
my darling, this is our arrangements. There's no reports. We know what we're talking about.
We know. We are just going with their logic. You understand?
Okay, now we'll arrangement. Yes. And go. Then do what they want to come out, drink and come back.
Challenge their logic. Do you understand what I'm saying? We still need to challenge their logic. The doctor is not there granted. Okay, bring a report that she wrote. She must have.
Exactly. The report. I think the hospital is still there.
The hospital is there. The hospital has the report.
So they should give us reports. Because it is not, the hospital did not shut down. The hospital did not shut down. It's the doctor that left. So the doctor did not live with the history of the hospital. So if they don't have anything to give us, now God will punish them 24 hours.
There's no report. The hospital will get reports. Now don't come for inquest. The poor man, innocent doctor, has told his own story and left.
And you see how they wanted to rope this innocent man. They wanted to rope him.
The doctor came and told the story.
The point of the commentary also is to educate and challenge. We know that they are all playing games. We know, but we still have to challenge them with the logic. Do you understand?
I know.
Let them know that we are not done. You cannot just tell us that a doctor up and resign, which any doctor can do at any time. You understand?
Exactly. As employees.
The doctor is doing wrong. People resign every day. But
every day.
That when they work, the record where they work is a document for the employer. It's not the doctor's personal document. Every patient that enters into that hospital and they admit that patient and they treat the patient.
Your voice they go far.
Exactly. Yeah.
My phone is stressed.
And only can the phone they do that thing.
I don't know why.
Can you hear me now properly, please?
Yeah, we can hear you better.
Okay.
Better.
What I'm saying is that people resign every day. But when you are employed, every work that you do is a record of the employer. It's not your record. You leave everything. You leave everything there and you go. You must not resign because you even did something wrong. You understand?
The doctor left. What about the nurses? What about the uglies? What about the gate man of the hospital? Is it only the doctor that was working in the entire hospital?
All stations settled. No case to answer.
Okay, they have a lot of case to answer.
But the thing is that we can still tell them that, we understand the doctor resigned, but bring out the record.
Yes.
That's simple.
Bring out the record.
The CCTV, they should bring it out. See the other hospital. The other hospital, the doctor that came to the inquest, told them that if they are ready, they can come and take a look at their CCTV camera to see how
you see these people, they never knew that this thing will explode like this
at all. Yes, so
they never believe that it will backfire and explode like the way it is. They touch the wrong person, and them touch. Because they thought it was going to be a business as usual. They don't fire so many people for that Lagos. They thought it was going to be business as usual. Just fire him, that your papa and mama, after they are very easy to bribe. You pay 4 million, but my mama take 5 million. Shut up. Brother, don't worry, we will give you all his things. And then we will train you to become a musician. You will take his position. That was, this is what I've been waiting for. So that is what happened in this Mohbad case. Because of small million, Papa, shut up. Mama, shut up. Brother, shut up. Then, if they know that this family that they want to go do this nonsense with, that the whole of the village people will come and come hold them, they wouldn't have done it. Because we are more than village people now. We have millions. More than even a state. We are more than a state population.
Nobody's getting tired. We day here. We must sort it out. We day here. We will sort them out.
In fact, whoever has hands,
we'll sort it out. Whether Lagos like make it shake, whether Lagos like make it crack, whether Lagos State like make it catch fire.
We not concern us, we not care. We not care. We God, we must see this justice. And Mohbad justice is not just to catch who do am. Mohbad justice. Mohbad justice is to clean the land. Is to clean the land.
That boy blood is not a joke.
Clean the land.
That blood is shed on the ground. It's not
You know, when people were blaming him, when people were blaming him, why you go carry this kind of girl? Why you go do this kind of thing? I said, no, don't blame him. You know, sometimes God allows certain things to happen. God told the prophet Hosea, go and marry a prostitute so that his prophecy will come to pass.
Yes.
The whole prophet went and married a prostitute so that God's own word will come back and will not go back to him void.
Hallelujah.
So, something now, and you know that woman also brought children from other men and came and gave Hosea.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly. So the same thing. God brought Mohbad for a cause. He brought Mohbad for a cause. And these people thought, oh, they are the ones to go by him. And Christ said it. Yes, the Christ will be quiet. But woe unto that person that will do it.
Of course.
And that was what happened. The Christ was going to be betrayed because God's word does not go back to him void.
At all.
It is written and it is already done.
It's already
Woe unto that person. Woe unto you. Who will bring it to pass? So, now the waiting don't happen to Wunmi so.
We were the open secret to that Mohbad sacrifice.
Oh,
for sacrifice in Lagos State. Oh, now they say, what do you mean? Lagos State? By who? Is this some Olu and Co? Who you?
That's Olu and Papa. Olu and Papa.
It's the Lagos State government. Now say okay now.
So now you don't come out.
If we mention the story, we have to hold the leader of the state responsible, regardless.
Yes.
Understand?
It's a someone.
Even if he's not the one who did it, we will still hold him responsible because he's the head of state of that state. He's the one who is supposedly in charge. We don't care about his puppet masters.
You see the thing about this, that is what we are going to do to Wunmi, and that's what we should continue doing for Wunmi because none of them want to go down alone. When you saw that he was going down, and we are still going to go reporting to GoFundMe, and that will put a dent on him. Before you know it, both the IRS and everyone will start inviting him. So he doesn't want to go down alone. He does not want to go down alone. So
he's not calling what did they call this in America? You guys should write a petition against him in America.
In fact, Mohbad knows the danger he's facing already. So
they should report him to in America.
He doesn't want to go down alone. So that is why. Because he's already drowning. Why is gone now? People that don't know, they should. That is how this Wunmi case. If we are able to drag Wunmi and drag them, like as Chidima went down, you will see that when Wunmi is going down, she will not go alone. She will drag all of them. When this thing happened, Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike, they were working for the government. They were there to cover it up. They went to cover it up. Iyabo, they never knew that the whole Lagos State will rise up like this. The whole world.
Iyabo abandoned the case.
He never see anything. She never see anything. But the first Mohbad will start to be visit them very soon. When Mohbad start visiting them, you will see Iyabo. They will come out to confess. Now only they will bring Wunmi out. Instead of them to go down, they would rather sacrifice the Wunmi. That same sacrifice that they said they sacrificed Mohbad. That same sacrifice is what they are going to sacrifice to Wunmi. Because she allowed herself to be used. Because this boy was too good to her. The boy did every good
Extremely good.
Yes.
The boy was an angel to a woman.
Yes. She made herself available to be used. So, what did they call us? Family or whatever they call him. Go and collect Pekin. No? Go collect him Pekin. Family should go collect him Pekin.
Okay, justice for Mohbad, guys. Are we some anybody else after grandmother meets? Okay, Sister Lawyer and Cardio, one person should give us prayer and make we regard tonight, please. Our ear don't fool. Our ear don't fool this evening. This confession.
I'm physically drained.
I'm telling you, this confession where this man make this evening tire me.
I'm drained.
I'm telling you, Mohbad was used. Ah, God.
You can never fail. Can never fail. You can never fail. You are the same forever.
Yes, Lord.
Can never fail. You never fail. Can never fail. You are the
same forever.
You can never fail. You never fail. You can never fail. You are the same forever. Yes, Lord, you can never fail, Father. We thank you. You are the same forever. You are the God that exists. You are the I am. You say we shall remember you by your name, Jehovah. Are the one that exists. You live it outside of space and in space. We thank you that you are omnipotent, you are omniscient. We thank you, God, that you are our God. We are humble tonight, Father. We are humble to stand in the gap, even as you've called us, Lord. It's not by our human endeavors, but by the blood of the Lamb, the blood of your Son, Yeshua HaMashiach, that was shed on the cross of Calvary so many years ago for our redemption, Lord. You said, let the redeemed of the Lord say so, and yet so we confess that we are redeemed, we are cleansed, we are justified, we are sanctified, Father.
Hallelujah.
While we're yet sinners, Lord, you said Christ died for us. We do not think that we are righteous, Lord. But Lord, we thank you for your sacrifice that made it possible for us to come out of the kingdom of darkness and to be translated into the kingdom of light. And so we stand in the light today, Lord, to declare justice for Mohbad, justice for the apple of your eye, justice for the one that was slain, oh Lord, in such a gruesome manner. And you cried, oh yeah, just like when you wept, when Lazarus cried, it says Jesus wept. And so you continue to weep. You continue to weep, for we have denied him justice. Oh God, we are sorry. On behalf of Nigeria tonight, on behalf of the Nigerian government, on behalf of the Nigerian people, we are sorry, Lord. We are sorry. We are sorry for murder. We are sorry for bloodshed. We are sorry for whoredom. We are sorry for sin, Lord. Have mercy, Son of God. Have mercy for the sake of this generation. For the sake of your people, have mercy.
Yes, Lord.
Father, have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Mercy.
Yes, Lord.
Mercy, Lord.
Yes,
mercy, Father, mercy. Mercy.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, have mercy. Have mercy, Father, have mercy.
Yes,
have
Lord.
mercy, Lord. Have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. Mercy, God. Your people are pleading.
Lord.
Have mercy, Father. Have mercy. Have mercy on Nigeria, Lord. Have mercy. Son of David, have mercy. Have mercy.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Have mercy. Have mercy, Lord. Mercy. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Where can we go? Where can they go, Lord? Children, oh Father, where can we go, Father? The hearts of the government is hardened. But Lord, you are merciful God. You are the God of vengeance. Oh, you said vengeance is mine. I will repay. Father, repay. Repay the injustice. Repay the injustice, oh God. Repay the injustice. You say it is futile to go to Egypt and to go to Assyria. We can go to anybody else, Lord. We look up to you. You are our hope. You are our strong foundation. Do not put us to shame. Do not put us to shame, Lord. Do not put us to shame. Heal our land. Heal Nigeria, Father. Heal Nigeria, Father. For the sake of the few righteous. For the sake of the few. Heal Nigeria tonight. And cleanse it all over from the east, the west, the north, and the south. Thank you for this platform, oh God. Continue to bless us. Continue to give us hope. Continue to surround us and protect us, oh God. And Lord, we continue to trust in you. That for the sake of Mohbad, Father, there will be healing in Nigeria. That a generation will be raised up, oh God, that is fearless in the face of injustice. A generation will not be silent, oh God. A generation will not be bribed. They will not take money and betray their loved ones. A generation will love again. A generation will be righteous again. A generation will reject mammon and all that it represents. We thank you tonight and we bless you. Protect us all, even as we go to bed or in our various affairs, Father. Be with everyone. We pray, oh God, that you will help, Father, the few good men that are out there. Give them courage. Courage, Lord, to continue to stand for righteousness and justice. We give you praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, everybody. Justice for Mohbad, guys. Thank you very much, Auntie Candy, for that wonderful prayer. We'll see you guys later in the evening. Good day and good night, everybody. Bye, guys. Justice for Mohbad, guys.